He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine. Oye Mariano's on his way. He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Wendy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. There's a utility update as well. Before we get started, everybody please check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever over on the Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Kobe Collection, Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube. WraithX at ETH domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok, who just passed 10,000 followers on there. Congrats to her. What was I doing here? Okay, so before we get started, I need to go to my channel, go to my videos, and I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. That would be super great. I don't know what that is. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer? Oh, I guess that came out. Got a video we gotta try to go over later. I just got an important text. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh, take a look at this. Wow, from 1962. Can a tiny Walmart survive against the big guys? Well, we know what happened there. And we know 100%. Wow, so it saying that Woolco, Target, and Kmart were the big ones, and Walmart. Nearly every company started off with humble beginnings. 100%. All right, so I guess we'll start off with utility. Utility has, for those of you that do not know, that haven't watched like the videos or maybe didn't see any of the live streams that I'd had, just to put it out there, that some of the benefits, okay, no, those are for ambassadors. And again, link down below in the description for the utility Discord, the Twitter there as well, but the utility Discord, and again, there's only like 150 people, which there were, I think, like 12 people when I joined, and then it grew like 100 people in 24 hours, and this is just getting started. There's been no marketing done. The only not to say appropriate, the only ones that are out there that are able to be said are Rewind Collective, World of Women, Gorilla Girls, and a couple of other artists that are there right now. That was the only ones that they have announced, and there's a lot more. But if you're the first 500 members of that Discord, you get something called a silver NFT, and will be invited to the first annual utility party and all of the below benefits. So the other things that you get, if you're in the first 1,000 members, you'll get a bronze $100 NFT. So obviously silver being higher than bronze, they don't exactly say how much it's going to be worth, but the bronze is going to be a $100 NFT for the first 1,000 members there, and all of the below benefits as well. If you're in the first 10,000 members, you'll get a special $50 NFT and all of the below benefits. Now, before I read the rest of the below benefits, if you're in tier 1, you get a silver NFT. You automatically going to get a tier 2 bronze NFT, and a tier 3 members are going to get a special $50 NFT. So you're getting 3 NFTs just by joining right now, just by being in the Discord. You probably don't even have to interact. But I think with these partnerships that they have is going to be very interesting. Again, I'm ambassador. There's going to be a couple of people that you guys know that will be, I don't want to say outed, that will be announcing their ambassadorship in the next week or so. Every tier gets a chance to win the following. This is just a chance to win an ultimate NFT trip, or an ultimate NFT and a trip, a branded merchandise giveaway, and a weekly waitlist giveaways and collaborations with other servers. So again, just kind of letting you guys know some of the benefits of joining that link down below. Some other things that I pointed out were Boba Fett. Okay. There was very mixed reactions to Boba Fett. You could even see it on the... I don't know if really bots went for this. I don't think they did, because I was able to get one. And a couple of friends of mine were able to get a couple. Now me, I was probably able to get a couple as well, but I went and I looked and I was like, okay, I like to... And I have zero proof of this, but I think that if you wait for that little green box to show up, which I always do, I think you have a better chance to get like an ultra rare or a higher, rarer or high rarity in the common, uncommon, etc. So I did. I just got a common, whatever. Team common for the win. Comment down below if you are team common like me. But I've done that for a bunch of things. But the fact that not only was I able to get one, other people were able to get multiple. I don't think this was really heavily botted. It's not like the battle statue or a couple of other things that were. Why I started the stream so late tonight is because we will be staying past midnight. We will be seeing all of these delistings happening in real time. I totally cannot wait for it. That's going to be bonkers. But I've had a couple of the whales that one of them I advised, one of them is just like a friend, that were just saying that one of the whales said that, hey, I am not going to be spending the amount that was previously allotted because he did not like the animation, didn't like the way that it was. If it was him shooting or him flying around, he said he would have probably spent like 20K on it. Did go for some special mints. Speaking of which, I did have I don't know if y'all know Clever Jerk. If you haven't, like, totally go follow Clever Jerk. It's bananas. But Clever Jerk has the number 1337 Darth Vader ultra rare and the number 1337 ultra rare for Boba Fett, and you're going to see it not just in these sets, but other sets that kind of like they have Mr. Mojo Jojo and His Infernal Majesty, or known as him, in two different Powerpuff Girl sets. Those guys are like best friends. Like those are like the villains of Powerpuff Girls, at least in the old show. The new show when they have Donnie and stuff, I don't know. But even with the Powerpuff Girls, there's only like 600 of Bubbles. I don't know how much she is right now, but it's stupid low. They put those girls in different sets for reasons. It's the same reason why you can't get every single Pokemon in one game. Whether it's you can't get them all in red, you have to get red and blue, or find somebody that has blue and then you trade with them. This is something where having matching sets or matching mint numbers between different sets. Rookstar, that Discord is if it's not in the description, that's my bad. It definitely should be though. Let me make sure. Let me just do a thing here real quick. Yeah, it's in there. It's the utility Discord. It's the what do you call it? It's the Discord for utility. It's the one I'm ambassador for. Like they're the ones that got me out of retirement. Again, I would not have gotten out of retirement. I've been retired for a year and a half. Unless it was a project that not only did I believe in, but was doing really good stuff. Like taking every single drop and putting a portion of the proceeds of every single drop and giving it to charity. That's one of the bigger reasons why I decided to kind of come out for that. But yeah, so in Pokemon, like I said, some of these sets, the odds of getting not even the odds, the amount of money you'd have to spend, and it doesn't have to be crazy numbers. It doesn't have to be matching number 66. Like I don't know how the fudge Clever Jerk got number 66 common, uncommon, and ultra rare of Darth Vader. That has to be worth, I don't know, $30,000, $50,000. I don't know. I know. I think he had spent 10 at least 5 figures on the number 66. Just the ultra rare. So I think with that, and that's another thing I wanted to go over. I'll keep going over Boba Fett. There was one whale that was telling me that was not spending uber amounts on it, but still maybe spent high 4 figures, maybe 7-8K. I'm not 100% sure how much, but there was another whale. I was like, listen, I'm YOLO, 10K going in right now, and that person got low mints. I was like, okay, cool. That's the one I was advising. And there's been multiple people that have said, and again, I want to bring this up, where you have the top 3 cosplays that I saw at San Diego Comic-Con, and you guys might have seen too, because, I was kind of showing you all around, was a version of Spider-Man, and again, we'll do top 3 here. So a version of Spider-Man, Eddie over from Stranger Things. Oh, the way the crowd chanted, Eddie, Eddie, I haven't felt that since I was watching like Rey Mysterio wrestle in like 2010 or 2012, whatever, at Nassau Coliseum, and obviously Eddie Guerrero had passed on. We were like, Eddie, like, oh my god. Sorry, I just anyway. That was so good. Oh my god, wrestling so much freaking awesome. Um, and then the third one was Mandalorians. It was mostly Din Djarin's, but I think there was people that had Boba Fett's helmet on, so I thought that was interesting. Like just the helmet. So it's a very popular character, and I had a Star Wars guy on here not too long ago. Why is Boba Fett so huge? Okay, so let me wind the clocks back probably like 13 years ago. It was definitely in the 2000s where there was a documentary coming out about, I don't know if about Star Wars in general or the release of Phantom Menace. Might not have been a documentary, might have just been a random TV show, but the amount of some people, some theaters, or the people that were running these theaters when Phantom Menace was coming out, they didn't know really what Star Wars was. They might have had an idea, and they might have said, "Oh, a couple of nerds, like whatever," and they only had it in one theater. And when and back in the day, again, this is the '90s. You didn't really have internet. Like I don't even know if Google was a thing back then. Fandango definitely wasn't a thing, and you couldn't look up the trailers online, but people would, I forget what movie it was, but people would go buy tickets to see this one movie just because the trailer for Star Wars was being shown in that movie. They would buy their ticket, they would sit for the trailer, and then they would leave. They would not watch that movie. And so many people were misjudging and misinterpreting how big this franchise is. So they only had Star Wars playing in one theater, and they open up the theater, realize the line is literally around the freaking block. Hundreds, thousands of people there, people camping out for days. And the fishbowl that a lot of people in Veve are in are relatively small. And what I mean by that is that, yeah, there's maybe 600,000 accounts that we have that are active and have at least one collectible in it. How many of those are bots? I don't know. I mean, we'll find out tonight. I cannot wait for things to happen tonight to see the mass delistings, and to see how many of those are locked up. I cannot wait for that data. Shout out to Rootless Girl or Kelly the VV Fox, however you know her, whether it's on Twitter or on YouTube for trying to get that data. I think CryptoFire, a Pyromaniac, he does that as well. I don't think I could afford the set of both that. Like, it is probably better to get the low mints than it is just the floors, and I'll tell you why. If you go to brands, pick a brand. I'll just go with, I don't know. Let's go with CoverGirls. All right, let's go season 1. Let's go with Mera. Let's not go with Mera because I had a bunch of friends that had Mera, or I had one friend that had a whole bunch of Mera. These are all first appearances. It's probably fine. Let's just do Batgirl. Okay, so the commons are 25. Let's say the sub 100 should be $250 minimum, but probably more. I guarantee there's not too many of them. There is 3. There is 3 sub 100s. And the minimum is $550. This one isn't as bad. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Gonna lay it down a bit in reverse. Sorry. Let me see, Elliot. So there's only 3 of them, and the cheapest one is right now what I would not consider worth it. But again, there's no cheaper option, and there's only 3 of them there. Let's try Supergirl. Let's see what this one is. For an ultra rare at 170, let's say 340. So let's say 680. I think should be the minimum for the sub 100. And if we take a look at it, there's actually one available at number 569. That one's actually, I think, undervalued. But there's only 5 of them sub 100. I looked at a couple of these before. One of the ones that I did look at was the Artist Alley ones, and I noticed that Hawkgirl, which, by the way, Hawkgirl originally you can get her for 50 gems, and she's going. I don't know who Kevin the Clown is, but Kevin the Clown is I don't think is a bot, but I'm actually gonna buy this one. I was selling it under retail, so YOLO. Um, I probably should have tried to save my gems to buy Mandalorian, but if you look at the sub 100s of it, there's only three, and it probably should be 200, but you can get one for 235, so not terrible. But that look at that, J Kill XRP's got number 41. Um, there are so few of the sub 100s. The sub 100s get eaten. Like the whales know what's up. Eventually in the future, again, you could have something that's not crazy popular, and the sub 100s are gonna go bananas because you don't need something to be crazy popular. You just need 60. You just need 61 people that want the sub 100s, and they cannot get it. 61 people cannot get a sub 100. I'm sorry, 60 because it goes from 41 to 99. So only 59 people can get that. That's why I think some of the now there's others that are maybe. Oh man, I hate it when my phone does that and I can't. Eh, eh. Okay. Um, Part of the other thing, I had a buddy of mine. Where'd he go? Send me a text saying that he had gotten number 107 for $32.99. This is the Veve logo. And I bring this up because I got number 107 for 3,300, $32.99. I said it because it wasn't a sub 100. The sub 100s are do this real quick. It was almost a floor though. The sub 100 he would have had to spend an additional $1,200 for, and it was like 84. It was a random one. I think again, in my opinion, this guy Caspi that has number 42 bought it at $7,700 because I remember looking at that. Somebody else had it. They just happened to get number 42 from the card. They were listing it. I really wanted it. Caspi bought it and then immediately listed it for like 12.2, 11.8, and it went down to 8.8, and today it's actually down to 7,200. And I want it. I just don't have. I don't have those gems. But I mean, these in general, I think are undervalued. And again, I'm not selling mine, so I mean, mine's listed up there, but no one's going to pay for that because it's 69,420, $690,000, 420. So there's like I said, there's deals to be had in general. I think one of the things are to look for things that are heavily bought. Like I think that DC battle statue, there might be an opportunity there. That's one where, especially when it was like over $2,000 at one point, and now I think it's less than $100. Let's take a look at that. What a sound out of you. Sorry, I got Bruno stuck in my head. These are yes, $87 for these, and at $87 for the set. And let's take a look at the sub 100s. I don't know what they are. Let's say six at $500. No, 920 is the cheapest. So again, something like this, where I think $500-$600 maybe should be the floor. The cheapest is 920, which is I wouldn't say was worth it yet, but there is. Again, there were people that were literally spending $2,000 on this for the floor after this had gone out, and you can get a sub 100 for 920. You actually get number 53, 50. So again, if you take that number 920 away, whether it delists, whether it sells, the next cheapest one is number 53 at 2,300. Is anyone going to pay for that right now? Probably not. You could just get a bunch of these for that price. But it just goes to show you that it only takes a couple dozen people to care about sub 100s for a drop. It doesn't take 10,000. It doesn't. It's not like a comic where 30,000 sells out like this. It only takes a couple of people, and I guarantee you there are 60 people that are in this app that are millionaires, if not more. And I know at least one billionaire, and then probably one centimillionaire, 100 million, maybe two. And yeah, so there's a lot of those. So I do think the sub 100s are really good. Mr. Pags had it way before anyone else as the low mint master. But yeah, I've been babbling on for about 20 minutes without getting the comments. I'm so sorry. Let's go get to these comments. Oh wow, that's gonna take me a while. We got Keelsta saying nice collection sabers. Oh, dude, this thumbnail is so cool. It's so exciting. I forget who sent it to me, but I somebody sent it to me, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Wes says, "Big Daddy rant." No, he says, "Daddy Chavez streaming on a Saturday night." Coming up, so you bet. Okay, so get this party started on a Saturday night. Marvelous Patches, what up, fam? What's going on? Death Bunny says, Boba Fett. Oh, Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Yeah, I had to sing it because he put it there. Hala says, hope everyone buying those floor secret rare till those bots go bye bye. I mean, I don't know how many. Like, if I see a bot, I have to check the Mandalorian stuff. See where it's at. I guarantee I do not have enough for the ultra rare. If I do, that'd be great. Nah, it's 388. I don't have that. I had close to that, but you have have this person Tivaku, which definitely a bot. So I even if I had, I wouldn't buy it from that one. I would pay the $2 difference and get Veve player ones, even though it's private, and I typically don't like buying from people that are private. Which I guess I could spend the extra $6 and buy it from LA Bry Guy because he seems like a cool dude. I do think a lot of the 2D artwork, from Mondo is pretty undervalued. I think some of the cards are like the lenticular ones. Again, for those of you that missed it, that Thor: Love and Thunder has less than 600 mints that were redeemed. And I don't know if the rest are just given to Marvel, and I don't know if they're burned. And a buddy of mine, the same one that texted me, happens to have like 15% of the whole supply, and a lot of them are. Oh, he delisted them. Okay, he had the Thor: Love and Thunder posters. He had a bunch on there listed for like 20K. He must have just delisted them, but it was a good amount. You can actually get number 90. Oh, same guy, Caspi. I got a buddy trying to give me a call now. I got to go and I be streaming. I'm gonna see. What's up, fam? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything? If my home parties show me anything, is that I have to work on my pull-ups and chin-ups. Why, fam? I don't know why my friend texted me that. Moving on. Let's see what we got. Hala says MCP points galore, making sets at like $60. Don't sleep, guys. Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of one of the cheapest sets. Rose Restraint said, "Oh, poop. It's all good. We can chat later. It's not urgent." Okay, cool beans. Thank you, friendo. I think one of the cheapest sets. I honestly, a lot of them are cheap. I think the baseball stamp set. I think that's really cheap because it's just one stamp. I really do like the stamps. I'm gonna go to the brands. I'm gonna go to United States Postal Service and see what we got. Oh, this is from Saint Nick. I don't really want that one. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Santa Claus. Always got the heebie-jeebies from him. Whether like at the mall or people like I don't know. Just wasn't my thing. I was not like I remember the kid's name, Kevin Butler, who like told me Santa wasn't real and he was older, so he knew everything. I was 5, he was like 7, and he's like, Santa's not real, right? I was like, no, I had my suspicions, and I don't know. Anyway, WWV. Where's the United States Postal Service? Okay, here it is. I have the ball game one. I have the Lunar New Year ones. There are 2 of these. There are the stamps and the book of stamps. The Day of the Dead, I think, are pretty expensive. I do want the Dead Presidents, though. The Classic Forever. Those are pretty nice. All I have is the Benjamin Franklin. The Secret Rare, how much is that? It's $105 for it. That do be pretty cheap, I think. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll keep you all posted. Moving on. Big A's, let's go. Boba, get the set. I can't. I don't have the gems. I only have a couple gems. I have like 200-ish, maybe. Pixel Pudding says, I want that Veve shirt. Oh, dude, this Veve shirt is so cool. I think I either this was sent to me or I got it. Yeah, because the one that was given out at DesignerCon says DesignerCon on it. It just says Veve. I was wearing this today, out Trying to tell the good people, spread the good word of Veve to the good people of the world. Justin says, clean fit. Thanks. Remember when SpongeBob goes to get his boating license and some guy says, hey, I just got my license. SpongeBob's like, hey, I'm getting mine next. And this guy's like, hey, I doubt it. Because he's such a bad driver. That just reminded me of that for some reason. Humble Home Cuisine says, hi, Randy, let's go. Let's get this bread. Cameron Hawkins says, clap, how's it going? Riso Guy says, you got to start somewhere. Got to start where? I forget what I was talking about at 10:02, 24 minutes ago. Nick Brett says, can you try to explain the partnership with Epico Regal? They're going to burn Omi, or how does it work again? Yeah, so it's kind of hard because you can use Omi to go and buy characters or buy things or, mint NFTs there, but it is on the Polygon network. So there are 4 different types of Omi right now. There's Omi on the Go chain, there is Wrapped Omi, there's ERC20 Omi, and then Polygon Omi. So there's a lot of them out there. Most main one that people use, the ERC20 Omi right now. I don't know how many are on ERC20 and how many are on GoChain. I mean, I'd love to see those numbers if they're out there. I don't know if Puddin' Cheeks has them or anything, or if anyone has them. People just like to track, but that'd be really cool to see. But yeah, you can go and do stuff with that. I don't think you can stake on there. I think you can use Omi for other things, and then get rewards in that. So it's not really like staking, but you could use it to pay for it. And then you can. I think they actually give out Omi as rewards too. Not as good as Fish. Fish are just insane with that, with the reward system, with going and having giving so much back to the players. Like Brock does not take, like, for Omi that's sent in there. It just doesn't go to him. Omi that's bet in there, whether it's waging, whether it's the gambling, it either gets burned or it goes back to the community. It's absolutely bananas. So yeah. Sinful Mama says, I didn't like the Guardian 3 trailer. Felt a bit generic and under budgeted. Oh, okay. I gotta watch that. I didn't see it. Oh my god, water's so good. Wax Vision says, Randy, badass live feed at Comic-Con, brother. Oh, why thank you. I was trying. Oh, my very best. Sometimes the internet got a little spotty. Sometimes it didn't. I hope everyone got something out of it, though. Darth Chaos says, hello there, General Darth Chaos. It's like our thing. We do that every stream. Tortoland says, what's your updated timeline thesis for a top-tier exchange? Omi listing? Probably sometime next year. I mean, you don't want to do it in the middle of the bear market. Tortoland says, and will we have an Ethereum Omi pairing to attract NFT ETH whales? Then Omi to NFT? I would imagine at some point, like the only pairing can't be just USDT to Omi. That there's, I mean, when we had crypto withdrawal, it was Ethereum, it was Bitcoin, it was I think it was Binance Coin, there's BUSD. I think all the stuff that we have for crypto withdrawal, we would probably have for that's some of the pairings that I think that we could get. Do I know? I have zero idea. Again, I do not work for the company. I work for Utility. I don't work for any other company. And I don't know what comes first. I think I'm hoping Omi to NFT comes before the end of the year. I do know that if Omi Utility gets announced in Q3, it should start rolling out by Q4. Like in Q4, we should have that. I think we get what? So we are almost 1/3 of the way done with Q3. It was July, August, September. I think I'm hoping by late September, before Q3 is over, they release the Omi Utility article, and then they start, after like a month or so of making sure everybody knows what's going on. They might have a Q&A or like community update about it. Then I think in Q4 we get Utility. Could it be delayed again? Sure. I really hope it's not, but we shall see. What we got here? Bilgar says, picked up Boba Ultra at 420. Nice. Oh, it's a good number. Nice. They blazed it down below for 420. So Mama says Boba animation was disappointing. Yeah, I wish he would fly. It's still cool. It's still Boba Fett. Like, what we wish, is have, and what we have. Reality is what it is, but I feel like people won't. Oh God, people are not going to care. That people are not going to care. There's a whole. Oh God, I need this. I don't have that much money. Let's see. Let's see what's in the old bank account. Probably not a lot. We'll take a look. See. Just remember, I live very, very frugally. Ow, my pinky. Oh, it's a little bit in there, but I do have to pay rent in like a day. What's tomorrow? What's today? Oh, tomorrow's Sunday. I won't be able to get rent until Monday. Okay, that's fine. Wait, today's? Oh yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Which is fine. It's not terrible. I could do it. I should do it. Do I want to do it? I really do want to wait for the bots to go away in the next hour and a half. 385. 385 at night. Somebody bought it! You mother flapper! It's okay. It's okay. I'll go to this CB1 character. And CB1... Yeah, I know. Oh, God, I have to buy 130 gems. Okay? Oh, God, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. That should go into Omi. It should go into Omi. It should go in. It's gonna have tax on it too. I gotta go to the web app. I will go to the web app and I'll buy gems that way. I will not. I refuse to give Apple and Google any more of my funds. Maybe before the end of the stream. I don't know. Keelsta is a team common. Just says common gang. Pixel Pudding says common team common and not proud. Tortoland says team common Boba. Just says very disappointing. People are gonna love it though. Maybe I could sell something to. I really do want to accumulate though. I don't really want to. I wonder what the comics are doing. As I feel like comics are. Oh man, that's gonna take me a while to find. And I don't have a ton of comics either. Let's go to my comic books. Which, by the way, I have 69 Marvel Now .1s at first appearance of Ms. Marvel, or Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel. Everyone comment nice down below. I only have 2 secret rares. I had 4 at one point, but they are no longer here with me. I do have... Oh, look at that. I have one on there for 420.69 for the secret rare. The floor is like 289 though, so, definitely by the floor. But I'm so curious to see if anybody else... I want the Patrick Hughes stuff. I want so many things. When Omi Moons, I'll get them all. Matt Woods is Team Common. Simple Miles says, I'll delist you, Randy. Russell says, Team Uncommon. Oh, what up? Team Uncommon. Doesn't says, get treated cargo pants. I don't know what that means. James Kelly says, how many hours until the delisting? I think it's an hour and a half. I think at 12 p.m. Veve made a tweet about it. See if I can find that. I was going to put it in a video, but then I was like, well, I put it in a video. Why not just go live? Because I am dumb. Okay, let's see what we got here. No, they made something. Oh, no. The delisting's 11:59 p.m. Pacific. It's 3 in the morning my time. Fudge. Guys, I can't stay live for... What was that? 4.5 hours? I mean, the only way... No, I can't. It's not thinkable. I couldn't. I would say the only way I would do that is if I got... No, I'm not... I can't. I can't stay live for 4.5 hours. I will go to sleep and I'll make a video about it tomorrow when I wake up. Unless I don't even want to... I don't want to give the... What's that called? Even the option, because if I do, you're gonna hit it, and then I'm gonna be forced. I can't. I want to try to work out. I don't. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. I don't want to try to. Yeah, I don't want to try to do that. But it is at 3. Oh God, 3 in the morning. So we'll all wake up to a nice surprise. Nick Brett says, let's freaking go. Let's get this bread. Humble Home Cuisine says, Team Uncommon. Get it. Darth Cat says, common and uncommon. Ultra rare by next week. I'm just happy we're getting the great Star Wars drops. Oh, I'm so happy too. So happy. Michael says, it will be interesting to see if there is any supply shock. Yeah, at some point there will be. What is the supply shock? Like, when is it going to happen? When are they going to start marketing? I don't know. Oh, God. Felt good to unbutton the belt there. I am quite fat. Oh, so it's 2 hours maybe now from the listening start. Yeah, no, yeah. It was at midnight, but now it's 3 in the morning. I mean, it's at midnight Pacific time. Simple Miles says, the way Veve can rectify these animations, if we can walk around with the NFTs in the Veveverse, and the animation is only seen when the NFT is idling and not following you. That'd be great if they could be our avatars. They don't even have to follow us. It'd be fun. Could you imagine being like a stamp? Or just be, oh, dude, I would totally be an alligator Loki and just mess with people. I don't know if they really hiss, though. Pyro says, oh, sorry. Pyro says, team comment. Nice. Rockstar says, what is the Discord? The Discord down below is the Discord for Utility, the company I now work for. Sinful Mama says, I wish Veve had an affiliate program. Yeah, me too. That'd be really great if they did. Darth Chaos says, that's a grail. Execute Order 66. I know, right? I wonder how much oh, God. So Alex says, how much Boba Fett Ultra Rare 1977? I don't think he appeared in the first movie. Sorry. What year did Boba Fett, oh God, appear? Wait. First appearance as part of the Inglorious Star Wars Holiday Special, which aired on November 17, 1978, and never aired again. Okay, well, what, I'm pretty sure it's an Empire. What movie did Boba Fett appear in? Okay, so it was... Oh, he was in A New Hope? I'm tripping right now, right? No, alright, it says, what featured among a group of bounty hunters assembled by Darth Vader, Boba Fett makes a live-action debut in the 80s. Star Wars Episode 5. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. What year was that? That was okay. So that was 1980. So I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't Boba Fett appearing in 1970 or a mint of 1977. Because there's a New Hope probably took, yeah, that was 77. Because that's not his year appearance, but that is the first kind of thing of Star Wars. It's probably upped a little bit. Like it'll definitely, you said ultra rare, right? Yeah, ultra. It is definitely a special one. I don't know. Oh Jesus. Sorry, I have shout out to the mods over in the utility thing saying, hey, check out the roadmap as well as some of the info above. Oh, Sinful Mawile, there you are. Saying, what is utility? I'll reply to you like, hey, buddy, how's it going? I really want to see how many people I got. For the mods saying, hey, check out the real Randy Chavez, talking about utility here. What I'm really curious about is the invite tracker, where I could go and type in invite codes, and it can tell that I've had 59. I've had 59 people join utility because of me. I think it's more because there's 171 members now, so we'll be hitting that 200 hopefully by the end of the night, but we'll see. Where was I going here? Okay, that 1977. Let me see. I doubt the 1981 is available, but let me check here. Let me check one of my sources. Oh Jesus. Do you? just asking a quick question here. I don't think I see any. I don't know what they would be worth though. I think the 1980 I would classify as a special mint. That's more special than the 1977. Let's take a look at the sub 100s here. And the cheapest one, 1700, 16. Oh, actually, you can get a number 87 for 1300. It's not that I would say that's pretty good. Number 87 for 1300 I would get because of what we had said before. I think this will rise because again, this is not we are in a bear market. It's not a bull market. So when these rise eventually in that bull market, and again, this could take several months, if not years. Let's say it rises to $600 the floor. Okay, I think that would make this a $2,400 sub 100 minimum. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of these that are under 2,400 gems that I think will. And again, this is before crypto to NFT. I have. Let me show you guys something. I don't want to show that. I will show you. I have 2 bank accounts. One is kind of the main one that I use. One is the. I don't even know if I could show this either. Although I can. Isabella, your boyfriend. Just make sure nothing crazy showing. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, I can't do it. Or maybe I can. Can I? Jesus. All right, I can't. I don't have I have less than $10,000 between both accounts, and I just spent a couple $100s on gems before. You give me that option to spend my crypto, my OMI on these NFTs. You know how some people freeze their credit cards? You know, some people I will not be able to control myself. I don't know what I'm going to do. And again, I've seen this before. A buddy of mine that had the number 45 Secret Rare Spider-Man and number 41 Day of the Dead stamp got 100,000 gems for that. And again, this was when things were pumping, when they were higher. That 100,000 gems, that was not cashed out. That was spent. And this person is pretty good with money. This person has over 100 sets. Had probably 80 to 90 sets before that sale took place. So if that person, which is pretty good with money, just spent it all and tried to keep that, and that person's relatively good with money. What are degenerates and gamblers and people that can't control themselves going to do? Guys, you have no idea. You have no idea what that. So moving on here. Forget what I was saying. Zagrail, XGO 60. Oh yeah, so that number 1977, I would say hold it for now because I think what you could get for it right now does not adequately match what it could go for. I think what it could go for. It's not like a sub 100 because the sub 100s there's so many to choose from. There's 7 right now that are under 2,400, which again I think there's only really one right now. The one's like 1,300. That's probably really worth it according to the floor right now. Could this dip keep going? Could Amazing Fantasy, being announced, everyone floor their stuff for that? Sure. Short term, yeah, absolutely. Could that keep happening and they're saying, okay, well, we're releasing this Disney thing. Like, let's say they release Lion King stuff, like an animated Mufasa roar. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. Better. That'd be so great if one of the, wasn't even animation, but one of the poses of Mufasa was just like in the SABC recovery position, like he's just God. And Simba's just crying. Sorry, that's awful. It's awful. But sorry. They. Oh God, people would riot if they. I'm just trying to think of people's reactions. Be like, no, you can't do that. People are gonna unsubscribe for me. I'm so sorry. The one more like, and I have 69 likes. You know, you could have Nintendo announce, you could have other stuff announce, and maybe things could go. But eventually, at some point, there's going to be a lot more people that are in here that are Star Wars fans. 69 likes, nice. And you're going to see that number rise. But again, the 1977, even though that's not the year he appeared, that's the year Star Wars. Right now, I would say 5x the floor. But I wouldn't sell right now unless you're just like, hey, I don't care, man. I just want to, get my, I don't know what you get for, let's say like 2K, which is probably even less. If you want to take that and get out, okay, cool, you do you. But I would not. I would totally keep that for now because I don't think again, how many people even know like what an NFT is? Probably no one. So I think we're super early with this. Moving on. Where was I? James Kelly says 909,000 gems bought on the 30th. That's some good news. Is it? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't. Let's take a look at Puddin' Cheeks' chart here. What would it be for? I mean, oh, that was today, right? Today was the drop. Oh, probably from Boba Fett. Dude, the secondary fees, bots do be out here trying to list and floor everything because the secondary fees, dude, it's a primary and secondary fees, but we burnt 1.2 billion Omi today. Jesus, man. That is over $2.3 million in value. Yeah, there was a lot of gem purchases today. I would not be. I mean, who knows, man? Maybe it was. I do know, or there's a rumor. I don't know, but there's a rumor that why they stopped. What's that called? Crypto withdrawal is because some people had like stolen credit cards and they, had they were using stolen credit cards to buy gems and then immediately cash out in the crypto, which is I think why David wanted to stop. Because David wanted to stop people from doing that. Like you could only buy gems when you're able to, if you don't have enough. Like something's $400, you have 300 gems in there. You could just top up and buy 100 gems right there. I think that's why. That's why he wanted to do it. So for $900,000 to go in, has that happened before? Yeah, absolutely. Is it? Again, I don't think that. I mean, you can't cash out with crypto right now. Stolen credit cards, maybe if somebody really wanted to try buying gems with stolen credit cards, they buy a KYC, they buy an account that's already KYC'd from someone in like India or whatever, and that seems like a lot of work. It's a lot of risk for probably not that much, but because again, there's no real way to know what's cashed out, or how many gems are in there. Well, we know how many gems are in there, but we don't know. There's no accurate way to determine the gems being cashed out. But let's say that the total purchases and fees were 236 million. Which means that the gems purchased are 366 million, which are pretty nice. That's pretty legit. And then the ones that were spent. Well, we know there's 129 million. There's slightly less than 130 million in the app. I would say a lot of them were bought today. If you have 908,000 gems bought and 2.3 million, spent and burned, that is pretty good, regardless. Awesome. Okay, moving on. Where was I? Darth Chaos says, who has that number and what do they want for it? Oh, you talking about the 1977? Somebody up there had it. Who was it? Who was it? Oh my God, why did they delete their comment? I don't know. I could have sworn it was just here. And now I'm not finding it. It was Alex. Someone named Alex says how much for Boba Fett Ultra Rare 1977. That's what they meant. Darth Chaos. That's what that was. Sinful Mama says, have you considered doing an affiliate? It's very lucrative, especially if you do an affiliate program with VPN web hosting. The other one I forgot. I've thought about it. Other companies have said, hey, dude, I just the company either hasn't been big enough or the rewards weren't that good. Where I'm not going to tell people to spend money on something that I don't think is a really good investment. So, when like the smaller companies are like, hey, make videos about us and like, even if they offered to pay something good, I couldn't take that. Or if it's something where like, hey, pay where some bigger companies want to just pay in like their credit. Like, oh, we'll give you 10,000 credits that you can spend on. Like, get the fudge out of here. I'm not. I don't. Give me real money. Give me real cash. I just want to buy Omi for right now. When the utility stuff drops, they're gonna have a. Oh God, I don't know. I mean, if you look at the roadmap for utility, I'll bring it up on the Discord right now. But again, y'all should totally join. If I go to their roadmap, it's really quick, and I'll read everything that's going on right now. The 25th, which is done, it says that Discord and Twitter launch, which again on July 25th. August 1st says collaborations and early access, promoting server with collaborations, early access for our partner members, share early access benefits. The utilities are supposed to be on August 8th, which says the launch utilities for projects and server promotion. And the drops, saying that share more utilities, drops reveal, and sneak peek. So on August 15th, we're supposed to get a sneak peek at some of the drops. August 22nd is the drops and ambassadors, saying more drops reveal, brand ambassadors reveal, server platform promotion. I can't wait. It's going to be so much work. It's going to be a lot of fun, but a lot of work. And the first drop to launch right now says it's on August 29th. It's time for our first drop date announcement, drop promoting, and mint. That seems really, really quick. And if they do it, great. It just sounds super quick. And again, in tech, everything is always delayed. I can say that with respect to the people that we have openly partnered with, like Rewind Collective, World of Women, Guerrilla Girls, and it's great. It's a great start, and we'll continue to work with them as long as we see benefits, or as long as it's a mutually beneficial relationship. But there are others that are pretty good as well that I can't wait for them to announce, and I could take months for them to announce. I don't know. Like again, like Veve had. I was using like Marvel and Disney for X amount of time before they announced it, or kind of like the opposite of when like Monster Hunter. They've had Monster Hunter for a while, they've announced it for a while, haven't had a Monster Hunter drop, and I don't know if that's the fault of Veve or if that's the fault of Monster Hunter in general. Like, no, wait for the next game. Like if Veve has Harry Potter, maybe they've had it for a while, and the Harry Potter's like, no, wait until the game comes out later this year. Maybe that's possible. Who knows? Real Talk says, what time are the delistings? 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm totally not doing that. Okay, so someone will take that, but 1980 would be the prime number for Boba Fett. Empire Strikes Back release year. Yeah, that'd be it. Oh, water's still good. Sorry, moving on. Sinful Mama says, was Boba Fett in the first movie 77? I thought he was added on the VHS re-release and the DVD re-release. I swear his appearance was in the Empire. Maybe he was added in those like extra DVD releases. I don't think so. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I really think it's in the Empire, and I think that is a dude only had 4 lines. I think, and I don't know. Like he's talking to Vader, like, and Vader lets him talk back, and it's like, and Vader has to tell him to be restrained, to restrain himself, like, no disintegrations, as you wish, like, God, who is that? Like, oh, how many? I can't even say that. How many people were like swooning over him at that moment? I would have. I'm right meow. Da, 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 da. Crazy Dan 420 says, I got 3 commons, 2 3-digit mints on the drop, and an ultra rare, the 8-minute rebound, all on one device. Damn. Picked up 3 uncommons to complete the set. Stacked a few. Seems like a win to me. It is totally a win. Darth Chaos' first appearance is 1978 holiday special. Yeah, it's true. Gotta get the 78. It was only aired once, never to be aired again. Okay, but movies from OG trilogies, Empire, yeah. Alex is true, 1977, it started Star Wars franchise as a whole, though. True. Yeah, Alex, 1977 started it all. Great mint number. Joseph says, I thought it's August. August? You thought, what's August? And Rookstar has found it. What'd you find? What's going on? What happened at 1013? Oh, wow, I'm way behind on comments. I'm way behind on comments. Okay, roadmap as well as some info, but oh yeah, okay. Let's catch up with some of their Discord. Some girl Brittany says, "Let's go, Randy, with 59 members coming in. Let's get this bread." Many fresh humans followed you in. Did you leave the door open? I did not bait the human traps yet, so this is all on you. I'm. Did I leave the door open? Not sure what leaving the door open means, but I've been advertising advertising on my YouTube and the tweeters I guess some people can have like bots come in. I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. Perfectly degen Saturday night. Oh, C-Zeal. C-Zeal. How's it going, C-Zeal? Did like to know. Okay, alright. Enough of the Discord. Moving on to this. Sinful Mao says, the risk with Boba Fett NFT is that Disney can screw up with future seasons of Book of Boba Fett. I was very disappointed with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus. Too much pandering. I mean, you know that one episode of My Little Pony where Pinkie Pie wants to hug like Applejack, whatever, and she's like, I don't know, Applejack's like, no, I don't want to hug, and Pinkie's like, no, I'm gonna hug, and she hugs her, and she's like, go ahead, call the police. They can't unhug you. Maybe that's a meme that I'm thinking of. It sounds like something Pinkie Pie would do. Anyway, what that means is that Disney can do whatever they want to Boba Fett in the Boba Fett series, in the crossovers. They could give him the crappiest lines and dialogue. They cannot take away what was the most amazing, one of the most amazing and coveted characters that people just wanted more of. You just didn't have that. It's just awesome and badass. Excuse the language. You just don't have that. You can't take that away, regardless of what. And I'm not gonna lie, when Boba Fett comes out in the end of Mandalorian season 2, I think, where he just like with like in the armor with his dad bod showing, just wrecking people with his like freaking sand people stick, just like, oh my good golly gosh, daddy, ooh, Big Daddy Randy's got a daddy. His name is Boba Fett. Just again, you can't take. Doesn't matter what they do, they can't take it away. It's like Pokemon. They could have a full art Charizard, mega full art, super secret rare Charizard that just glows like the sun after an Irish rain. And guess what? They can't take away that first edition base set Charizard. So I understand the Obi-Wan series. I didn't like. I mean, there were some badass moments at that ship trying to leave and Vader just. Oh my God, the Force. Jesus, some of those things are cool. And I get it. Okay, fan service, yeah, make them look awesome. But, and yeah, I didn't like some of the things with it as well. It kind of made Obi-Wan old. Why wasn't he training? Why wasn't he doing all these things? And then suddenly gets his powers back. Like, it, whatever. Ow. I would say that doesn't matter. I don't think Boba Fett is a risk because of that. I think I want to say the bigger risk. A bigger risk might be. I don't even know if this would be a thing. But if Disney decided to say, hey, we're having a Boba Fett ride, and you ride it, you get a free NFT or whatever. I don't know. Like, scan your phone at the beginning of the ride, scan your phone at the end of the ride, prove that you got on the ride, and then Disney says, here, then they give you an NFT somehow. And that's, if they did that, I think that would be a bigger concern than them messing up Boba Fett. Even though, yeah, some people don't like the show. I don't think that really takes away from. Again, I like it, but I'm also a slave. I don't know. I love everything Star Wars, regardless if it's good or bad. We have a 1 hour here, so we got a Patreon member shout out. I don't know, what did I do before? I did Bruno, right? Oh, we got a text message. Oh, what? Oh, damn. Nice. Beat me by a nanosecond. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry, guys. The notifications. I'm not gonna get that. We'll do... Okay. I'm gonna think. Oh, moving on. Okay. Cool beans. We're gonna get to it here. Patreon member shout out. When I think about my life, I wonder if I will survive to live to see 25, or will I just fall? I call my friends, they just keep dying. People around me always crying. In this place that I like to call my home. But not everybody knows that everybody goes to a better place. Okay, everybody, please check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, RayThax.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. And then Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Hour 2. Let's go. Let's get this bread. Wes says, a lot of Star Wars characters more popular than Boba Fett, so no need to FOMO. I mean, Vader. All right, so let me... Ooh, alcohol. Let me read you guys an article. Yeah, of course I didn't save it. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Why is Boba Fett so popular? There was an article. Okay. Why is Boba Fett so popular? Story time with Chavez. Boba Fett is one of the most popular characters from the original Star Wars trilogy. Kids wanted to dress up as Boba Fett for Halloween, toys were selling like crazy, and the guy only had 4 lines during his entire time in the films. So why is he so popular? Boba Fett became popular even before he premiered on the big screen. The action figures before The Empire Strikes Back played in the mystery about Boba. When we saw him in the movie, a mysterious character that Vader addresses directly, it only made him even cooler. Boba has a Devil May Cry personality and that old Western bounty hunter vibe. So badass that Vader has to tell him not to disintegrate people. And then, he speaks very few words while being an extremely skilled fighter with a mysterious backstory, allowing you to imagine who he was and what he could do yourself. Let's dive into all aspects of Boba's popularity. The toys! You might be surprised, but it all started with toys. Pardon myself. Action figures. The Empire Strikes Back came out. There was a huge campaign advertising the movie. Among the action figures of the well-known characters that appeared on the shelves, such as Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and others, there was this one new character nobody knew anything about, called Boba Fett. He looked like such a badass with that awesome armor, T-shaped visor, and his helmet donning the damaged suit and a rifle. Kids instantly fell in love with him. Still, it was a mystery, but it worked like a charm, It allowed people to imagine and think about who he is and what he does themselves, making Boba Fett popular before they even saw him on the big screen. And then the movie came out and just built on the mystery. The Empire Strikes Back, we see Boba Fett for the first time. He's a member of a group consisting of 6 galaxy best bounty hunters, and Darth Vader assembled a job for him. However, Boba Fett is the only one of them he addresses directly, saying the words, "No disintegration." Boba only answers with the passive, "As you wish." And the people go bonkers. Who is the guy you need to instruct not to disintegrate people specifically? Why is he the only person ever not intimidated when Darth Vader's present? He walks like a boss, talks very little, and gets the job done. He has only 4 lines in the entire movie, and 2 of those lines are talking back to Darth Vader, and Darth Vader lets him talk back. That's how much respect the notorious Dark Lord has for Boba Fett. And then the movie ends. The fans are left with even more mystery, and even more badass guy that has respect of the most badass guy ever to appear on the big screen. He speaks only 4 lines, adding to the mystery. Wow, this guy really repeats himself a lot. Boba doesn't speak at all in the next movie and remains a badass who shows another part of his personality. He's righteous and does what he does for the bounty. It's a job to the Fett. Nothing personal. Fans are pissed about his silly death, but then, we know what happens. Moving on here. It's just, a lot of people really like him. A lot. Wax Vision says, "Work it, Randy. Work it. Thank you." Okay, it says he's supposed to be back in Mando Season 3, being badass again. They established his maturity, but now he can go back to Mando. This is in Episode 2, Boba Fett. Yeah, I'm hoping. Pablo says, "When do the delistings go live?" 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Roy Allison Davis says, "Randy, I'm totally with you. Can't wait to see how things shake out tonight. Veve is turning the page for better or worse, and it's a good thing for business." I think so too. Alex gives us the stuff. Olivia's an alley boy says, "Boba, Boba, Boba." Sidval Mile says, "So this is my bow. All gods will die." Wax Vision says, "Low mints are slept on big time." Agreed. Mars says, "Yeah, one being Boba." Omi Panda says, "Good evening." Why, good evening, Omi Panda. I hope you're doing well. Sinful Mom says, "Whenever I think of bubble tea with the boba in it, or when I think of the Pokemon Wobbuffet, I think of Boba Fett immediately." Darth Chaos is laughing. Oh my god, water's so good. I am going to need to pee at some point. And I am 50 minutes behind on comments. Big A says, "I got number 65 first appearance Loki. Mighty listed it for $285, which is cheapest 2-digit. Let's take a look. Now, I'm probably not going to get it. Not even first appearance, but... oh god. Let's take a look at the drops. Let's go and see the Marvel Mighties. Yeah, I really wish this Loki... oh, it is a first appearance of Loki, because it is Loki and not the... and he's only $20. Interesting. So low to high. Yeah, so it should probably be 200. 48's 299. Oh, it's 300, but, you know. Yeah, you got, yeah, number 65 is 285. There's number 99, which is 280, but... yeah, I wish Clever Jerk got number 77, listed it for $77,000. I mean, how much? I mean, I could see Loki, the common. I could see that going for like $80. I could see that doing a 4X, have him go for $80. In which case the common should be, you know, 800. But yeah, I only have 3 of them. I don't think I have any sub. No, I don't have any sub 100s. They're just super cheap. I wonder how many of them if I can look what I paid for them. Paid $19 for one. Paid $20 for another. Paid $24 for the other. I'm very happy that I got all the Mighties. I'm pretty stoked about that. Ooh, we got somebody saying. Oh, there's other people saying stuff. Real Randy Chavez keeping us busy with all the new members, and we love it. Cheers, mates. Cheers. That was a while ago. Oh, I'm so glad people are coming in, getting to be that first 500. Oh, Mintalox from Twitter, also name handle on TikTok. fellow Veve OG, early 2021. I hope they're doing well. Chris R says someone listed Boba Ultra number 577 for 1,500. They can do that. That's fine. I'm not too interested. Not a Bot says we need a truth commission. The bot gem dealers in the community need to be called out. Between them and the bots, they nearly destroyed the project. This nonsense set us back 6 months. I mean, bots are a thing in every project. I by all means, if they want to dox those people, like, hey, these are the people using bots. I mean, I think if we were to do that, it'd be grounds to be like, hey, Veve, you're going to cause a riot. Should they be punished by the law? Yeah, probably. You know, I think that should be held. I mean, if that's going to be a case, it's going to be public info anyway, and someone will probably leak it, leak the people who did that. So again, obviously, definitely anti-botter. I think people who use them are cheaters, but this happens in literally every industry. You know, it's sure if you wanna, if you know, I think they should be punished, you know, lawfully. If that happens, you're probably gonna have some people that are that'll follow it publicly and release that info to people. I mean, most likely nothing's gonna happen to them. I don't think anyone from the community would be like, oh, you're a botter, I'm gonna go beat you up. I don't think that would happen. I don't know. People are crazy. Maybe it would. Anyway, moving on. Mr. Planet Prophet says, I'm late. It's all good, Mr. Planet Prophet. I am, oh God, I'm 49 minutes behind reading your comments. Joseph says, Boba will pass Vader. I don't know about that. I don't know if Boba's going to pass Vader. That'd be a lot. Mr. Planet Prophet says, when do bots get the delistation? It's at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mr. Planet Prophet says, so many good deals. Wax Vision says, Mondo slept on. I think so too. Planet Prophet says, Mighty slept on. If they get gamification, hell yeah, they're slept on. But I don't know if they're getting gamification or not. I guess I saw the Ultra Rare 577 Boba sell at floor from a bot looking account for like 340. Damn. Oh, someone must have bought it and then tried to flip it. Darth Chaos says, to be honest, in my opinion, all the NFTs on Veve are underpriced. And compared to the rest of the NFT market, it's a good point. Albert Gonzalez says, Thor, Love and Thunder, I will hold that for a long time. I should get another one. I'm gonna hold that too. Darth Chaos, looking at Big A. The Santa Stamps set is cheap. Oh, I completely forgot. I was looking at those. I was at those things. Hang on, I'm just gotta catch up on those. Look at where it says I've got Randy singing as my background music right now. That was yeah. I remember that. Meta Johns has found this through Randy Chavez. Excited to see what you guys are all about. Hello, Sergeant. All right, let's go to the Veve. And God, I was gonna look at what the stamps. Yeah. No, I have to scroll. Now I got to scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. All right, I'll go to another comment. Battle statues, Superman's cheap set. Yeah, it do be cheap. Miss Planet Prophet says best set for MCP is Title X stamps. Is it? I don't really like those. I like the Dead Presidents. Let me take a look though at the Title X stamps. If it would load for me, I feel like Timmy Turner's dad be like, "Oh, here's where I'd put a trophy if I had one." You know, comment down below if you get that reference. Wow, All right, I'm gonna X out of that. Go back into it. Okay, here we go. Title 9 here. All right, secret rare for Title 9 is $82. $82. I'm gonna start restarting my router before every stream. Yeah, it was fun. So there was a Kyla May, who was on my stream last night, K Collections, did a stream with Kobe Collects today. I couldn't see all of it. There was a lot of good streams going on today. Wendy was interviewing Fanny Carbonell, who is the Mrs. Goldstein actor. She was the actress in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Mrs. Goldstein, and she's great. She's been on my channel. She's the one that I advertise on TikTok. So that was really good. And then from what I saw from Kyla May, known as K Collections on YouTube, was interviewing Kobe Collects. So that was really good. But again, from what I saw, talking about it now live. Ha 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 ha. Day was good. I got common on the drop. Might sell something so I can get ultra rare, the ultra rare. But then I'll have no more monies. And maybe I'll wait. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, Title 9. Yeah, it's a lot. Well, how many of these are there? Only 1957 of these. And these do be first edition. All right, it's 82 for number 1012. Let's see what some of the sub 100s are. Okay, getting there 54 for 299, but that's totally a bot. That is totally a bot. So not gonna buy that. Number 66 though for 250, and that is definitely not a bot. He's got a little puppy in his profile picture. But yeah, someone has 275 collectibles. Definitely not a bot. Wow. I don't know. Number 66 for 250 that's not bad. That's not bad. I think there are better things to do with that though. So I don't know if I want to get that set. The president. I can't believe the. All right, so the secret rare is 80 something. What's the ultra rare George Washington? That's only $30. Ultra rare Abe Lincoln, $54. Damn, Abe Lincoln is more popular than the George. Okay, all right, whatever. Oh, but there's a whole bunch of George Washington, and there's only one Abe Lincoln. Okay, that's why. I get it. All right, what's the visit from Saint Nick? Ultra rare. It's a first edition. It's $45. Yeah, so there's only 4 of them, right? So it's 45, and then this one's the rare's $11. All right, so that'd be what, 56. Plus the uncommon's $10, so it'd be 66. The common, another $10. So yeah, 76. That's really not a bad set to get. I really do want to get I do want to complete some of the Mermicorno and Unicorno stuff. Oh god, why am I in comics? I don't want the comics. I want the full sets here. I have the Cryptkins, which is really good. Actually, I could use a Marceline from Adventure Time. It's 220. Is that the first one? Yeah, it's the first one. I guess I'll get her. I shouldn't. What are sub 100? Standoff chart up there is number 64 for 700. That is the cheapest. That's the cheapest sub 100 by a long shot. The next cheapest one is number 47 for 4,700. Honestly, somebody should buy that. If I didn't have, that's such a good price. Standoff chart has number 64 listed for 700. I don't even know if he meant to do that. He might not have. He might have thought he was listening for 7,000. Why you sell? Why did my friend sell? Just sold one of the. Okay. Moving on. Dead President Stacker. Shook says, "What's up, Randy? When do you get in the gold silver T-shirt with number 41 in the back? When do you get the gold silver T-shirt with them? I don't think they're doing that. Although I think that eventually I might get a what might I get? I might get a frame that you can put your NFTs in, and if I can get that, I'll try to put that in there if that's interoperable with it. We'll see." Does says 2 layer 2 Omis, too confusing. I see what you did there. Oh, Mr. Planet Prophet was looking for number 577. Nice. Ebert says there's still a ton on GoChain. Hopefully it remains there. Dude, that'd be wild. Do you imagine if people had messed up with that? Oh. Okay. Good to get. Discount. Let's all the way now some jobs. the future. Okay. Moving on here. Omi Panda says, go chain so cheap to move Omi. Ugh, I know, right? Sinful Mile says, no Omi utility, we get more delays. No utility until Q2 of next year. No, we'll have it before then. This Planet Bravo says, MCP should be soon. I remember when they said it's 95% done. I don't know if they're waiting until OUP and they'll announce both of them at the same time. We'll see. Sub-Zero is not a bot speaking the truth. What did not a bot say? I don't even remember where he was at. I couldn't even find him. Blah, blah, blah. John W says is delisting at midnight for Pacific Standard Time. Dozen says peeps pressed about the cash out pause. I mean you can cash out anytime you want. You just can't cash out the crypto right now. This point is how long was cash out working for? Cash out's still working. You just can't cash out with crypto. Oh god, yeah. Feels good. Pablo says, I just bought a battle statue for 52 gems. The Flash, what a steal. I mean, sure, how long, not sure yet. Wow, what's up? Meow. The better your boyfriend's your time. Sorry, I love that song. Victor Sears says, do it. Boba is a grail. I know he is. I know he is. Miss Pine Probs is 100. Darthcast is nice, Pablo. Alex M says, bro, you need Boba in your life. I have the common. Alex says, you almost bought CB's Boba Fett. He's on Spaces a lot. Oh, very cool. Darthcast says, if you want it that bad, Boba, maybe now before midnight. No, prices might go up. They might. I just don't have it. I mean, I do. I really need to save for things. I really need to I really want to buy more Omi. Yeah. Alex says, you almost... Oh, I just read that. 19 hours says C3PO is pumping. Oh, nice. Good for him. Planet Profits is nice. Hala says, I'm holding 2 million Omi coins. You think that's enough? My goal is 10 million. I hope it stays this low for a while. Let me think about that. It was towards the end. Or I should come hop in and watch. I'll be here for a while. Come watch. And get more people into here. And actually, I should totally go and let everyone know. Okay. Double, oh god. Triple, okay. Everyone should totally smash that like button right there. Smash it, smash it. How far delayed am I back? But yeah, I'm gonna X out of this, go live again, and I'm gonna whoocha and whoocha over there. Okay, moving on. So I mean, is 10? Is 2 million enough? I think if I could grant you one wish, I would say, take me back to like strip me away of all my money, and make me like 19 again. Like right now, I would do nothing but work, a minimum 80 hours a week, and I would go and just stack Omi. I would move back in with my parents. Because at 19 I was out on my own. But I would thank you guys for 100 likes. That means the world. I'd move back with my parents. I would just be stacking Omi, and I would much rather be in a position being 19 and only having to, and I don't know how old you are. We might be the same age, late 20s, early 30s, whatever. Instead of having 144 million Omi, I would rather get the time back and just have less Omi. I think at that point people would laugh. They're like, guys, I'll be a millionaire by like 25, probably even more, probably even sooner. Because I think Omi only has to reach 50 cents for you to have $1 million at 2 million Omi. And I think that does that. I think it reaches $1 well before the end of the decade. That's just me though. Moving on. Radix says, nice. What's up, Radix? Planet Profit has number 5400 CBO for May 4th. Makes sense. Notabot says, Sub-Zero, someone has to tell the truth. The sickening, some of these dealers are all over the community, like they are Veve Kings. Oh, the people that use the bots, yeah. Zaface says, delisting in 4.5 hours. So long away. Sinful Mala says, take a power nap and come back. Do you guys want to watch me sleep? Dude, you know what I've seen? I'll be randomly scrolling through TikTok, right? I have so much water in my belly. I'll be scrolling through TikTok, and then I'll see people sleeping, and people like sending them stuff that makes alarms go off, and then them not sleeping because of it. I was like, why do you torture yourself like that? It's nuts. It's nuts. Well, actually, just says, Randy, get your rest, bro. I'm trying. Crazy Dan says, invite Lucy and you can do it. It is 11:26 at night. I am not taking Lucy right now. That is not something we need to do. Hamid says, do it. Simple Miles says, you can always work out another time, Randy. You can never experience this delisting ever again in your life. Dude, Simple Miles is so right. He's so right. I hate that. I hate that about it. It's making too much sense. I don't know if he's trolling. Like I feel like that episode of DBZ Abridged where Vegeta's like, funny thing is, I know you're playing me, but you're right. It's like when Cell tricks Vegeta, it's like, oh, Vegeta, I would give you the biggest fight if you would let me absorb Android 18. Surely you, as a prince, would be up for the challenge and you wouldn't be scared. And then Vegeta's like, funny thing is, I know you're playing me, but you're right. Like, it's so good. Oh, God, I love using that line. I love using that line so much. Big A says, delisting 12 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. Omi Panda says, have you seen Black Phone, Randy? Not a bad horror movie? No, I haven't. Although, I don't know if I told you guys. I will be in a project. Before I do that movie with Darcy Donovan, I will be in something. There was a show on HBO called The Staircase. It's like a mini docuseries about about an author that like kills his wife. I don't know how much of it's true or not. But one of the people that worked on that is going to be working on a movie that I will be, or I don't know if it's a movie or like a docuseries. I've got a speaking line though. It'll be in a couple weeks. I'll be filming. I'm going to try to wear a Veve shirt. If I get merchant time from the Fiches or Utility, maybe I'll wear one of those. But I'll see what happens if they let me pick my own wardrobe. You know, yeah. Where was I? But no, I haven't seen Black Phone, Randy. That is that on Netflix? Let me know. Big A says 3 a.m. Randy time. Yeah. Tomorrow says, you work for Utility? I am an ambassador for Utility. So, yes. Yes, I am. We have a very interesting relationship. Wax Vision's laughing. Z-Pacer says, Black Phone is such a lame, bad acted movie. Oh my god, I want to see it even more now. So it's like Rocket, or it's like, oh, nowhere. I'd very much like to go there. Is it funny? I want to go even more now. Oh no, it's like it's when you're trying to wield Stormbreaker. Yeah, that's what it was. Moving on. Some girl Brittany says, Randy with Utility. Who is Sergeant? So some girl Brittany, I am behind by 49 minutes because I just get a lot of comments and I spend a certain time on comments. So if you guys are like typing down, I won't get the notification unless I get like a super chat. So yeah, moving on here. Rob Kyle says 78. Mohammed Siddiqui says Black Phone was a great movie? Question mark. It says, why did the mince end in 3-2? Is that like a joke? Like why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know what that means. Planet Prophet says, what do you think will happen in delisting? Will it be a big change or gradually? I don't know. I don't know if they do them all at once or if they have to shut down the market or I'm so curious. I've had this Black Phone was okay, I thought. Where is it? Is it on Netflix? Tell me! This Planet Prophet says holiday special. Oh yeah. So Mom says, what's your cut for marketing Utility? I don't think I can say. I think that's more private. Chris R says, I have Darth Vader Ultra Rare 577. Nice. Planet Prophet says, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so Chris, you got to message Mr. Planet Prophet. Y'all got to message each other because Planet Prophet wants it. Keelsta says, we get up for 3 a.m. for drops in New Zealand. You can do it, dude. I don't know what I'd have to do it. I'm so tired right now as it is. A friend's birthday was yesterday, and we went out to this place called Shiro's. It's a pretty cool hibachi place. I just got sushi, whatever. Jesus, guys, I'm sorry. my Twitter is I'm never gonna be caught up with messages. But and today we went out to this brewery place. I didn't even drink. I had a ginger ale and a bunch of water. I was a little hungover because when I was doing the interview with Kyla yesterday, I drank a half a bottle. It was up to here when I started. So, um, of Screwball. We were just having, dude, that was such a fun interview. It wasn't even an interview. It was just a podcast. Me and Kyle we were just broing out, man. We were just chilling and just talking about stuff, and I don't know. It was just like drinking with a buddy, you know. All right, moving on. I'm just so tired today. Mr. Pine Province says congrats. Chris Hart says thanks. Says I want that Boba 577, but saving my gems for making 15. Pine Province says, Chris, that is a grail hodl. Chris says yes, sir. Alex Ramos says, how do I what? Black Vision says Finn Future OG Grail. Jojo says sometimes it feels like the team forgot about Omi, like forgot about Dre. Trust me, no, they did not. Like they have been working nonstop on trying to get stuff done. It's just things have to so it's not that they could just, if they wanted to, they could flip a switch and put Omi utility. But I don't know if you guys understand that for whatever reason, and go watch my interview with Nick Ward. Go watch that. It was a couple of days ago. SEC and CFTC, these places are just so more of the SEC. The CFTC is more like they understand what markets need to do to grow and to not, crawl back progress. Where the SEC just does. The SEC just gives zero craps about anything. They just want to swing their dilly around. When Veve does something, they have to make sure it's 1,000% correct. They can't half-ass anything. If they do, just because impatient people are whining and clamoring, that's not good. Like if that's the type of people that David and Dan were, I would not be representing Veve in any way, shape, or form. Again, I don't work for them, but that is a multi-billion-dollar company already, and they trust me when I say they've been working on this for quite some time, and it's going to be amazing. Like, there's a reason why after a year and a half, I still only have Omi. Why I don't have any other crypto except for Earth 2 Essence. Hasn't been launched yet. Hopefully Q4 we get it. We'll see. Wise Vision says Finn over Rugrats for Veve. Yeah. Not a bot says Veve needs to go after the gem dealers, delete their accounts, and burn all their NFTs. For me, they are worse than the bots. 100% clean house after midnight. Yeah, I don't think they could do that because that is a fine line of actually stealing someone's property. Yes, did the botters go and get that illegally? Yeah, absolutely. But that does kind of draw across like a fine line. Oh, you have this, and we just want to take it from you. Just as long as they're not able to sell, that's fine. Crystal Stroud says meow. Randy and Dashy meow. Black Vision's laughing. Wallace says 69 likes. You're welcome. Oh, why? Thank you. Rob Kyle says you're welcome. Crazy at 420 says get the Boba Fett set with no regret. I know. Wax Vision says all in chat. No, you are welcomed. Yes, everyone here is welcome. We are the Chavez family, everybody. So Miles says, yes, I see I am Groot advertising on my pistachios. Oh, very good. Gotta love it. Okay, moving on here. Subby Zero says it would be a great fight to fake KYC accounts with your Face ID every time you log onto the app. Yeah, it would. John D. Yang says pulled 2 ultra rare, easy hold for me. Oh, good for you, mate. Good for you. I'm jelly. Wooloo says sell me your Tokidokis before the purge. Oh, that's the other thing I was looking to do. Oh, my body. I was looking to go Marceline. No, I don't need Marceline. I mean, I do, but I don't want to write meow. Powerpuff Girls. I have Blossom and Buttercup. I don't have Mr. Mojo Jojo or the Mayor of Townsville. I have the Kripkins. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because of what Brock's doing. But I want the Tokidoki. Should I get the Unicornos or Mermicornos? I'll get the Unicornos first. Even though Ritmo is going to be impossible to get. Ritmo's $400. What the fudge, guys? Why is Ritmo $400? Low to high. Number 85 for $9.85. Pretty good deal. 57 for $1,000. Pretty good deal. Um, God, so much. I'll get a Stellina. Stellina's pretty legit. Oh, $17. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, we getting a Stellina. We got a Stellina. All right. What else am I gonna get? Oh, I have a Dolce? I have 12 Dolces? I've got 12 Dolces. Guess I don't need that one. Um, why do I have 12? Oh, I know why. Because there's 80 of them out there. And there's... Yeah, you can spend, $200 and... You can spend... Oh, wow, this guy, Alley 2000. It's like a bunch of them for $23. Actually... 30. Guy's got like 25 of them. So if you spend 600, I don't know, $50, you spend $650, the price moves to $23. And then you spend, so is a 650 and plus 280, so that's 730, so that's 930. So 930. You spend $930, the price goes from 22 to 35, and then after that has a couple 35, then 43, 48, 49, 50 something. Yeah. And this guy NFTD Veve. There's a lot of these. It's interesting. I remember I don't know when this was. My friend Lou just sent me a photo where I had cinnamon toast churros and it's me from, oh god, I don't know when this was. The text says I need to cut up and lean out by next week starter pack. That guy, he's so right, because I'm so fat right now. This is just showed my subscribers. Nothing has changed. I'm still fat. Laughing. I gotta laugh at that. I mean, I am working out now and I'm running and I'm doing whatever, but that was just fun. We got a tweet from Puddin' Cheek saying, "I'm convinced all of crypto is based upon Homer's The Odyssey." Oh, he's great. I love him. Okay, moving on here. Where was I? Some girl Brittany says utility art. Utility art. So there's a bunch of different. I'll go over it real quick. There's a bunch of different places in that utility Discord. So those of you that know me from Earth 2, from Pokemon, like y'all have been asking me to get a Discord forever. Well, my own server. I don't have one. But I will treat the. Why I never went hard into the Veve Discord. I didn't want to get banned because back in the day, they like Dan from Veve, like Dan, like COO Dan, didn't want us to like discuss certain things, so he was called like Banhammer Dan, and where you would go and like you would say something out of line, and Dan would be like Banhammer, Banhammer, like so. I never really got into it. So the ones that I am using right now is the utility Discord. I'm there a lot. Yeah, part of the first 500. Isabel. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining the project. We love Randy around here. Aw, that's so nice. Brittany spreading some more info, which is great. The website. Oh yeah, so I was saying, gotta love Taylor Swift. There's one called, where is it? Where's utility art? There's like a sub Discord called Art Share, and if you go in there, people just share their stuff. Like, is that like a female I am Groot? I don't know, but it looks cool. I don't know. People just, I can't show that. Is that okay? There's no nudity, right? No, maybe there is. Like something like this, like a Boba Fett and like Vader. Oh, like inside the cube, looks pretty heckin' awesome. Anyway, moving on. Heath Jones says delisting starts at 12. Yep. Willis says, is that even Veve stuff, brother? Is what even Veve stuff? Let me know. Sniper Paint Correction says, do you think prices will drastically change after KYC? Oh, after the delisting? I don't know. I'm waiting to see what it is. Alex says the dude only has 4 lines. Laughing it off. Zombie Attack News, what up, fam? Saying yo. Frank Sabaka says, could be wrong, but I think Boba was added to A New Hope in special editions. I think he was too. I don't remember though. Says if he was, I think it was just in the background of a Jabba the Hutt added scene. Ah, nice. Frank Sabaka says Star Wars fans have the special editions, though, and Empire Strikes Back is Boba's real first appearance. Good point. Dog says, what's up, fam? Just as Disney Star Wars scares me. I mean, I think Mandalorian's really good. I think Baby Yoda, just absolute home run, absolute grand slam. Can't wait to see more of them. I think Ahsoka's really good. I think Luke coming. Oh my god, so good. Simple Model says insert cash or select payment type. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Frank Zabaga says Boba's actor has said he wants to go back to the version of Boba that fans love, and Favreau has commented on wanting to do the same. Oh, very good. Whether they deliver, I have no idea. Simple Model says use pin pad to complete transaction. Are you walking us through what you're doing? Not about this tomorrow. It's an even playing field. Let's see the real whales dollar for dollar. We will. This Planet Prop says watch Pokemon Sun and Moon today. Amazing. Pokemon's really good. There's so many good episodes. There's so many. Oh my god, there's such good writing in there. we got some girl named Brittany says this Discord is Randy Chavez approved. Right under the Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift so much. Dude, Taylor's bae. Taylor's my homegirl. I love Taylor Swift. Tay-Tay. I'll stay up too late. Go on too many days. At least that's what people say. Oh, that's true. That do be what people saying. Unknown item in the baggage area. Sinful Mama, are you grocery shopping right now? Wax says Robert Rodriguez gave Boba life again. Simple Mama says, please take your receipt. I'm so curious to see what Simple Mama is doing. Simple Mama, you need to do like a day in your life. I'm so curious what you do. So funny. Justin says Cyberpunk Saturdays. Dude, so there's a couple people that are really funny and nobody knows about. Wendy is one of them. Wendy is hysterical, but nobody knows that. There's a couple people I know like that, and it's like I wish they did. Like, one of my favorite moments in NFT NYC was me and Spencer from Comics and Crypto. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but we were doing a Kamehameha wave. We were like, Ka-May. And me and Spencer would look at each other like, Ha-May. Like, we would go all out. And then Wendy's looking at us. She's like, ah. Like I can't do it the way she did it. But she's like, ah. I can't scream. But, like, she didn't know what we were doing, but she wanted to be part of it. It's like that gif with the dog that his owners are like playing like Yahtzee. They're playing a game with dice, and he sees them throw the dice in there, and he wants to be part of it. So he takes his tennis ball and goes, and he just throws the tennis ball into the game. He's like, "Look, I'm playing." It's exactly. I didn't want to just compare Wendy to a dog. That's not what my intention was. But it's just Wendy had that face, like, "Oh, I don't know what you're doing." Ah! It's like that girl from Bob's Burgers where everyone's like screaming, so she runs in, and she's like, "Ah!" That's what was Wendy. Anyway, moving on. Sinful says actor scandal. That's always a risk. Dude, so this is why I love collectibles. This is why I got into Pokemon as opposed to like sports cards. Is because, and I've said this multiple times before, comment down below if you're tired of hearing this. Cubone is not going to get charged with steroids. Pikachu is not going to get charged with sexual harassment. Charizard's not going to get charged with murder. There is... But people can. So this is why I really like why I like collectibles. Even if, like, let's say, like, The Flash. The Flash is not Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller be wilding out there. And it's not like, The Flash has been around for so many years. This is what... Oh, 11D1 likes. Thank you so much. The people that play Flash, whoever they are, they could do the wildest stuff, and it doesn't really matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for the price of the Flash comic. Price of Flash comic books are not contingent at all on what Ezra Miller does. Same thing with collectibles. But if we get a collectible of... Let's say we get a collectible of me, right? Just of me. And then it turns out I'm doing like a lottery scam in my town in Massapequa. like I'm doing an illegal lottery and I get indicted and it's like a felony, okay, then my NFT is probably going to go down quite a bit. But if there, I mean, my inversely or conversely, I forget what the rest of that word is. If my NFTs are doing okay, but then I die, they go through the roof. Or if I do something really awesome, I'll say I get, the speaking line in this whatever project this is leads to me having a bigger part, which is supposed to be a speaking line in Darcy Donovan's movie, and I say I actually become a movie star. Oh, hey, this is the first appearance of Randy Chavez's, NFT. Even though that actually does go to Earth 2. There are Earth 2 trading cards which bear the Earth 2 logo that have my face and my name on them. There's 2 of them. So that one actually does go there. You can buy them on Atomic. They're on wax. I have a few of them. I think they go for like $6. I think I don't. Oh God, I have to go. I don't know how to log in. I don't know how to do. Oh Jesus. My friend Lou is laughing. I call him Discount Crossbones, but he's laughing. Such a bad picture of me. Oh. So Clever Jerk. Oh my God. I didn't think Clever Jerk had this big of a budget. Holy crap. So all of these are uncommon except for the common. Boba Fett, number 80, number 8800, number 8008, number 830, number 888, and number 8888. And then the common has number 888. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I gotta show you guys. This is, like, what? I don't know if you can see that clearly. It's very, very small, but, dude, Clever Jerk being wild. Oh, my, this is the way. This is the heckin' way. Dude, shout out to them. My God, Clever Jerk. Dude, that dude is a mad lad. Anyway, Lee says, Disney and free? Blasphemy. I don't know what that means. Simple Mile says, Patreon member shout out. Sing Bohemian Rhapsody in soprano. I don't know. Sinful Mile, you've been a good subscriber, so I'll try to. I don't know. I can't sing like the hard parts. I'll sing like the lower parts. Yeah. Oh God. I'll try to sing the lower parts when we get the We'll see. TMOC says, Randy, what is wrong with the Veve Marketplace search feature? Search for Darth Vader and don't get any Darth Vader results. Seems to become we do not have a working search button. This is probably my biggest complaint, or the complaint I most often see, where this is why we're not doing marketing yet. There's no need to do marketing until we can get a working search button. Yeah, you just have to go to the brands and then scroll. It sucks. Sinful Maul says Mystery of Boba is the same as Darth Maul. George Lucas repeated it. Yep. But ain't broke. Don't fix it. Wax Vision says Boba is an enigma. An enigma. It's like Patrick was like, the inner workings of my mind are an enigma. And then you show his mind and it's just spilt milk. Plane. There's a plane outside the window. Lee says, of course, Disney ruined Boba Fett. I don't say it's ruined. Wax Vision says, if Darth hires a dude without force powers, then damn, he's good. That's a good point. Since Maul says, fans upset about Maul's death, just like Boba's death. Also a good point. Omdog says, what's awesome about that story? Vader and Boba go back to the Clone Wars. Vader knows Boba is the clone genetic. That's a good point. That is, like the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy, Jango Fett, his offspring was, And I only think that, actually no. Oh yeah, no, he does, because he's there. I don't know if he does, because they don't ever meet, because Obi-Wan fights Jango, escapes, or Jango escapes, Obi-Wan tracks him, and then they have a fight in space, where Obi-Wan escapes, Jango thinks he killed him, and then it goes to tracks him to that place, I think he has that fight, and then they're on Geonosa, right? Um, he gets caught on Geonosa after sending that message to Yoda and the Jedi Council. I'm so tired. Um, and then after he's captured by Dooku, Anakin and Padme try to go rescue him, and then that's when Anakin comes on the scene because he's busy in Tatooine, turning to the dark side, just straight up murking those Sand people, just straight up like, well, not just the men, but the women and the children too. I hate them. I love that scene so much. That's like one of the, I think, you see, like the emotions are clearly like there, and I don't want to go through the scene because I feel like if I go through that scene, I could act that really well, and I don't want y'all seeing me like that. Anyway, so Anakin goes to the, Padme gets that message where Mace Windu says, "Protect the senator at all costs." Says, "You have to protect me. You're just gonna have to come with me." Like, come on. Like, sorry, go there. Jango Fett is killed by Mace Windu, but I don't know if Anakin knows that. I don't know if he know. I mean, maybe Obi-Wan shared that with him. He probably did. Like it was in the notes. That's probably happened. Like I know for military, after like something happens, okay, write down the details of the job you just did. I'm sure the Jedi Council have things like that they have to do as well. Like whether it's spies, whether it's whatever. So he probably did know, but we don't know that he knows. Even if Anakin or if Vader does know that Boba Fett is a son of Jango Fett, which you could probably put two and two together, or genetic clone, but the same guy, there is no way that Boba would know that Vader is Anakin. There's so few people that would know that. I don't know why I'm taking this comment so seriously, but yeah. Does says I thought delisting was on the first. Nope, it do be tonight. Pastron 88 says Todd or Miles. It's hard. I don't know what Ultimate Fallout number. I don't know what Ultimate Fallout goes for in real life. I would say Todd. Oh, God, I don't know. They're both really good, but I would say Todd. I would say Todd. Wax Vision says Aqua, good. LOL. Oh, Agua, good. Yes. Matthew Smith says, Randy, I have a Pokemon PSA return from 4,000 that is stressing me out. I really don't want to sell any collectibles to pay it back. Make me feel better. PSA return for 4,000. What do you mean the PSA return? Like they're charging you 4,000 because you graded like 800 cards, give or take. I really don't want to sell any collectibles to pay it back. Make me feel better. I don't know. Sell some of the cards. Don't sell the collectibles. Justin says Dead President's Gang. My student says President stamps are going to be huge. Probably right. Yeah. So much I want. So much. My husband says got the number 711 George Washington's. Nice. Oh, matching. Very good. Chris Towsley says most slept in piece of the puzzle is Omi. Once in a lifetime opportunity is here. Personally, just join the Million Omi Club to the moon. Get that bread. You're going to be very happy in a couple of years. Puddin' Cheek says, throwback movie night, but first you must travel a long and difficult road, fraught with peril. Cannot tell you how long this road shall be, but fear not, the obstacles in your path, for fate has foreshaft your reward. I don't know what that means. Aaron Ramos says, Yankees, go Dodgers. I don't know where my other hat is. So, I feel like I never have good hair days anymore. It's just all, yeah, I get it. So, there it is. Moving on. Sinful Mom says, I don't know, Randy. Do you think you deserve Omi utility for Q2 of next year? If I don't get Omi utility before Q2 of next year, I will. God, I don't know. I would lose my mind. Moving on. And guys, Randy, do we still need 1,000 gem balance to cash out? We do. Miss Planet Robert says yes, Dan. Dan K says, damn, it sucks. LOL. Thanks though. Subby Zeros has got the Ultra Rare Washington 1971 at the store the other day. USPS found it in 71. Cool. Wise Vision says, wait, what? No, it wasn't. Um, my student says Randy is switching to the dark side collectibles. Obadiah, go check us out. Let's get this bread. I'm curious to see when the United States Postal Service opened or not opened. Why am I on Facebook? I don't want to be on Facebook. I don't like the Facebook. When was USPS? Oh, okay. The USPS was founded in 70. I'm sorry, you're right. I was wrong. I was thinking that we did have a post office. Like we did have a postal service, but I guess it wasn't the United States Postal Service. It was July 71, but yeah, no, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. Where was I stay up too late on too many days. Sorry, I love Taylor Swift. Spinal Province. I sold the whole 1775 set of Title X stamps to a friend. Nice. Nicholas Cater says, "Yo, how do you KYC?" An email from the team. Are we Apple customers auto KYC'd? I don't think you're auto KYC'd. If you go to their Twitter, I'll go to it right now for you. If you look at the Veve, it says you here guide. It's forms.veve.me/KYC payout guide. Go to their Twitter. It's right there, and you'll totally do that. Oh, oh well, it's out there somewhere, unless they held it back. I really want a list of the mint numbers that they hold back. I really would. And cases, I've held almost all my collectibles, 114 collectibles, 86 comics. Nice, you got 200. Russell says, delisting about less than 4 hours from the... Yeah. And cases, I heard that they are not delisted at one time. They're slowly delisted. I don't know if they're slowly or not. We shall see. Simple Model says, where do most of your viewers come from? It's US, but what's the second most? For Sinful Mawa, it's India. That's interesting. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's go to my analytics and my YouTube. Okay, there it is. YouTube Studio. Finally opened a little bit. If I go to my content and I go... Oh, no, analytics. And I take a look at my audience. We've got... Oh, there's a lot more 18 to 24-year-olds now than there used to be. A lot more 55 to 64-year-olds as well. Anyway, 98% of my viewers are male. I wish I had a little more females follow me. Anywho. Well, yeah, so 53% of my viewers come from the US. Shout out to y'all. And then 9.9%, almost 10%, come from the United Kingdom. So that's really interesting as well. And then 7.8% from Canada, 3.9% come from Australia, and 2.5% come from Germany. Interesting. So there's 0.1% of people that watch in French subtitles. Maybe that's Fanny Carbonell. Maybe that's a couple, I don't know, a couple people. Only 73% of y'all that watch me are subscribed. The other 26%, what the fudge are you doing? Come on, subscribe. Other channels my audience watches is Cavell Anderson, Non-Fungible Wonderful, My Collectibles, Kyle Willson, and Superstar Money. That's pretty interesting. So shout out to them for that. Good times. Okay. What are some comments from YouTube? Got Free Kip says, I got the number 321 common, probably one of my coolest mints. That's pretty epic. All right. Ow! My hair got caught in something. Dan K says, what's everyone buying? You guys want to coordinate a floor attack? I bought something before. I don't know what it was. So someone saw me buy something on stream. I forget. Comment down below what it was. Oh. Kevin Castro says, can we talk about how good Boba Fett looks? I like him. I just don't have the gems right now. Maybe I will at some point. Washington says, the new DBC Legend fan made is so dope. Oh, I want to take a look at that. Dan K says, Boba Fett is probably one of the best looking collectibles on the app. No lie. I do like him. Nicholas Cater's KYC. It's called Know Your Customer. Just watch that. Just go on their Twitter and you'll find it. Just says, watch Troll 2. Wax Vision says LOL. Wax Vision says watch the Gray Man movie. Badass. There's a lot of awesome movies I got to catch up with. I'm gonna do a Patreon member shout out. It is midnight, but it is midnight for me, and not midnight for the whatever. Okay. Patreon member shout out. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go. All right, everybody, please check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, Wraithax.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Dark Link, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Go do it. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Hour 3. Let's get this bread. Just gotta take a quick second to hydrate. Oh, God. So good. So good. Moving on. Where was I? Where I can see. Okay. Carlos Covalho says, hey, Randy, haven't been around in a while. Love to see you here. So bullish on Omi. I mean, the burns are getting crazy. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like, remember that episode from, or that movie, or that scene from Dark Knight where, you know, the cops are on a chase and then suddenly the lights go and they start going off. And then the veteran cop that's being driven around by the rookie's like, oh, you're in for something tonight. Because he knows what's coming. The Batman. Moving on. Excuse me. That's just to say the burn's gonna get crazy. John W says, don't know if this is dumb question. There are no dumb questions. How do ink come out of pens? I changed my mind. Yeah, sorry, it's a Gilmore Girls reference. But why would bots still be holding collectibles? Isn't their whole point to get things on the drop and sell them? How much will be left to delist tonight? Yeah, that is the whole point, and there's a bunch of bots. Like, so a lot of accounts were still restricted, but yeah, a bunch of bots still had stuff. Where was I? How much will be left to the list? I don't know. We'll see. NK says, John W. People didn't buy their collectibles. Mickey Band Leader at 17. You can still see bots. Oh God, I can't wait to see that. Would it be brands? What would be, I guess it'd be under Disney, right? So if we go to the Disney, that should be under Mickey Mouse NFT collection. It is. What is that ultra rare for the finale? It's 90 gems, and it's 90 gems for a guy named Oyster Derek, who is private. Definitely not a real person. So we're not gonna buy that one. 100 gems from this guy Rajos, who's got 150 sets. Oh, he's got the ultra. Oh, he's so cool. He's so chill. But it's $102. Focus, please. Uncommon. That is, yeah, a bunch of bots are listing that for the floor. For $18, Jesus. This guy Darkwing, I don't know if he's a real guy. He's only got 18 collectibles. I don't know. But even still, you can go to Harry Veve. That is 50 collectibles, 66 comics. That's a real person. And it's only $1.25 more. So that's pretty good. What are the? Let's begin the band leader Mickey common. It's $15. I don't know why I would think anything else. Okay, moving on here. Where was I? Brandon Lago says, anybody cash out successfully? Jumps to fiat. Tons of people have. If so, how long did funds take? I think those took like a day or so, depending on the banking area where you're in. Just did myself. I don't know how quick. Yeah, crypto is like 5 minutes when we get that back. But yeah, that might take a couple minutes. Or I'm sorry, a couple days since it's Saturday or it's Sunday now here. This says Vivi's not selling anybody's collectibles. Yeah, I know, right? So Mao says I should make a condensed version of your interviews. I don't know if most people have much time to watch 2.5 hours every other day. Maybe like 30 minutes. Maybe I should do highlight videos. If you want to do that and then release it on a separate channel and we can, I don't know, like split the fun. I know. And this is why I do content every day that's like 12 minutes. Yeah, or under 20 minutes usually. Because people don't have, all that time to watch. Like this is a 2 hour stream. Me and Kyla, we did 4 hours yesterday. That's nuts. Like that's like no. It was fun. Like remember when I did a stream for 16 hours? No, never come up. Like I one of my favorite comments or a couple of comments is someone's like, "This man has really been streaming for 10 hours," and somebody else commented is like, "I've really been watching this man stream for 10 hours." Oh God, that was so much fun. That was so wild. Oh, that was so great. That was so great. Moving on. Cool Moore says, Randy, all of what you said about Veve, Omi, and David Yu is why I'm heavily invested. These guys are the real deal, and I am heavily invested. Cheers, mate. Austin Reader says, that's not a bad question, John. Would love to hear Randy's opinion. What did John say? Oh, the question, how much will be... I don't know. I don't know how much is left of the list. Wax Vision says, Dragon Girl slept on. They do be slept on, though. How much are they? I mean, there's a lot of them, though. And it's beautiful artwork. What's that even under? Is that under Tokidoki? Okay, Starlight, Crypto's Mondo, it's not Cryptozoic. I think that's under Tokidoki. Oh, it's the something Legwo, Sumo Legwo. Dragon Girl. So the ultra rares are $666. That was only 888 editions. And the cheapest sub 100 is 51 for 1700. It's not bad. But the common, honestly, I like the look of the common better. The common, I just like the artwork. I like the color. I like the wow. The other ones are cool, silver and gold, but I don't know, the common's just, I think this is the last one for season 1. Yeah, 40 something bucks. I don't know why I'm so stingy at spending tonight. I don't know. Super chat coming in from Real Talk saying, Jim Lee Nightcrawler or Professor Utonium? I'm going to say Professor Utonium off the top of my head, but I'll take a look at the Jim Lee Nightcrawler? Okay, hang on. Let's go to the Powerpuff Girls. We've got to go to Cartoon Network. Powerpuff Girls. Series 2, Professor Utonium. Well, let's see what he's at. He's at $1,000. Remember when there was a Professor Gang back in the day? And there are no sub 100s of him. There are 0. Not bad. Not bad. What's Bubbles at? I'm so curious. 8 of her for sale, and she's on there for $2,000. And the number 84 is on there for $24.50. Dude, Bubbles is stupid undervalued. Like this is Jesus. There's so few of Bubbles. I would say Bubbles is similar to Ben Reilly because of the amounts of mints that they have. Now, Ben Reilly is technically Spider-Man. He do be a genetic clone for 2,200. But you said Professor Utonium, or you say Nightcrawler? Or did you mean, hang on. Let's go to Batman Black and White. Let's go to, what was it in the 4th one? I think you meant Jim Lee Nightwing. For 500. So you could get 2 Jim Lee Nightwings for the price of 1 Professor Utonium. This Nightwing is cool. Oh my god! And the only sub, well, there's 2 sub 100s. The cheapest for the Nightwing is 1,700. I would say, I don't know. This is hard. So let's say there's 1850. Oh wow, there's 1850 of Nightwing. That is 3x the amount of Professor Utonium. If they were the same popularity, which they're not, Nightwing's I think quite a bit more popular, like a lot more popular. But if they were the same popularity, Nightwing should have only been like $330 because that'd be about one. If he's three times more three times more mints, he should be one third the amount. But he's not. He's a little more than one third the amount. He's about half. He's about 50%. And again, Nightwing is more popular. So I don't say it's overvalued. It is doing really well. There's a lot more mints. I mean, I don't know how many people. There's only so many people that can collect that first Powerpuff Girl set, and I'm sorry, not the first Powerpuff Girl set, just that first season, because that first season has both the Powerpuff Girls and the Adventure Time sets, and I think there's 600 of. Oh no, there's only 450. So I thought there was 600 of them. There's 4x, so it should be 1/4. So him should only, if they were the same popularity, Nightwing should probably only be 250, but he's double that, even with 4x the amount of mints. But good, again, he's a lot more popular. It's really hard. There's like maybe 100 people that can collect the whole first season. Because so many people have so many Donnies. It's just not possible. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer. I'd say it's a coin flip. Safe bet would probably be, Jim Lee Nightwing. But I don't know, that Donnie, man. I'm not that Donnie. That Professor Utonium is cool. So I hope that was a good. I hope that was good for you. I hope that you got a lot out of that answer. But pretty much, I just don't know. I'm gonna report this. Love chat XYZ, and hopefully, I'm just gonna remove all their comments. This is nuts. Remove. I thought if I reported them, it would remove them automatically, but it does not. Why are these guys here? Probably, I get it. It's like late at night, and this is the time for degenerates to do degenerate stuff. All right, where was I? Oh my God, there's so many of these guys. I need someone in here to go and just clean out these love chat things. This is nuts. Remove. Wow, how many of these were in there? These are a lot. I don't know why though. Why do these things be coming on my? Yeah, thanks for the warning of the spam incoming. Okay, where was I? There was Troll 2 comments, and then there was collectibles. Dragon Girl. Why are you buying? Okay, so I want to buy Tokidoki because of Brock McBlockchain, who is going on and using the Tokidoki stuff in his Fiche collection. Let me buy Metallo. Metallo is really cool, and he's definitely not. Oh, he's only $63. Hot dog. Let me make sure this guy is not a bot, though. Looks like he is. So I will buy from Jay Green, who is not a bot. Well, let me see what the sub 100s are. Sub 100s should be sub 6. So it'll be 70. So it'll be 40, 42, 420. You can get number 47 for 460. But I don't have those gems, so I'm just going to buy the Metallo number from Jay Green, because he's not a bot, for 74 doll hairs. Because he's cool. I can't afford Ritmo, right? Meow. So I'll buy Metallo. He's pretty awesome. Because I want to be able to... Oh, Fumo looks really cool, too. Fumo's got that. How much is Fumo? He's $19. And let's see if we can get a sub 100 of him. Nope. How many of these are on here? There are 0 sub 100s of this guy. That is really interesting. That is... Alright, so there's a guy named Stir Crazy selling this for 19 gems. I'm gonna buy it. Bought it. Cool beans. Alright. Let's get this bread. Where was I? Justin says, I'm gonna stay up all night working on my NFT push. 12-hour stream go. I really don't want to. I mean, it's such a long time. I mean, I could if there's enough people here, maybe I will, because I do want to get more watch time. The more watch time I get, the more YouTube pushes the videos. So we'll see how many people are here when I'm done with the comments. And Kay says that Justin, you go girl. Not for Trade says, how important are comics going to be? I think they'll be very important when comic people get in here. They're not in here yet, but they will be. Says, are they underrated? Yes. Do you collect those as well? I don't really. I do. All right. So the only Grail that I really have is Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare. And that's so good. That is right now the second most coveted comic on the app. First most being Marvel Comics #1. But Fantastic Four #1 is soon to be replaced as a number 2 on the app when Amazing Fantasy comes out. When that happens, I don't know. The only other ones that I have that are multiple is the Vengeance comics. The Vengeance #1 is the first appearance of America Chavez. I have that whole set, and I have 41 of the common. I want to see what the commons are right now. Commons are $5. I got it because, again, first appearance of America Chavez, and the other ones was the 69 editions of the all-new Marvel Now .1. Comment nice down below for the 69. Let's see how much those are, because that's first appearance of Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel, and that is $5 as well. Interesting. All right, cool beans. Moving on. Where was I? Not for Trade says, feel like those are more valuable than the statues in real life. Yeah, so this is so interesting is because the comics actually have real world value that the NFTs should at least partially mirror, but they don't. There's a big disconnect between them right now. I think that gap will close in the future. Maybe Fanbam says you're not fat. Thank you. But I think I am. Wife Vision's laughing. Simple Miles says Dan is big brother. Veve is Ingsoc. INGSOC. I don't know what that means. We got a bunch of spam over there. I got rid of spam incoming. Simple Miles says, I think he was asking if utility stuff was Veve stuff. Oh no. That's it's completely different. Might share some of the same licenses like Rewind Collective, but no, not the same. Obadiah Gold Check goes down a bit, says, what has me interested is what they have planned after KYC is fully enabled after today. Like I said, I don't think OMI Utility is coming for a while. I think they'll announce it this quarter. I hope they announce it this quarter, but I would say Q4. We hopefully start to see that roll out. Some girl Brittany says, Taylor Swift is my spiritual animal. Music to my ears that you're a Swiftie, Randy. Oh, dude, Tay Swizzles is bae. Like, yo, dude, I love her so much. Me and my friend Kara had a big fight about her. I think Kara was a little jealous. Girl I served with, they're just like, I don't understand why, like, guys, like, love her. I was like, really? You don't understand? I think so Kara has one of the most natural right hooks that I have, the same way Qui-Gon Jinn says to Obi-Wan, he's got the most midichlorians I've ever seen in a life form. In a life form. And Kara's got the meanest right hook that I've ever seen, at least for a girl, but definitely a lot of guys as well. I don't know why, but girls are more natural punchers than guys. Guys just, they have that like monkey strength, but for whatever reason, all the girls I've trained, they seem to be more natural punchers, and guys are just more like, they just want to, but girls like intuitively understand that it comes from the hips. And I don't know why guys just don't get that right away. But she's short and she's stocky, and Taylor Swift is long and leggy, and she's long, tan, handsome. It's a SpongeBob reference. Obviously, Taylor Swift is not, what's that called? She's not tan. She's very white. Let me see if I have a picture. Meow. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Files and links. Media. Where'd you go, girl? Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? You can't really see it here. Um, but yeah, she's shorter. Yes, that was me with short hair. Or you can all right, you can see it here a little bit where she's a little shorter. Anyway, I could have sworn there was a better picture. Where you anyway, moving on. Let's get this bread. Dan K says, "Oh, isn't funny at all." You just don't know her. She's hysterical. Abe says, "Stripping on that like button right now. Strip it, strip it, strip it." Mr. Planet Profit, thumbs up. Alex says, "Ezra Miller be wild," and dude, he do be though. Like you can't tell me that he's not. That says, "What's he saying is don't buy NFL NFTs." I mean, ow. Yeah, like there's oh god, it's so unfortunate that sometimes people that are so good at things like football, basketball, boxing, whatever you want to call it, that sometimes they just I don't want to say suck at life, but they're caught in some really bad things. And it's like, man, it is yeah, it's wild. I don't know if I would buy NFL NFTs. Maybe if they're already like retired, if they had like Joe Namath NFTs or they had stuff from back in the day, but new, it's so risky. The newer people, man. Okay, so it sounds like Randy is doing an illegal lottery. Edward Gonzalez says, "What happened to my Veve NFTs when I die? Probably transfer, probably something like that." Central Model says, "I'll do a review on utility for tomorrow." Nice. Let me know when you do it. Darth Chaos says, "Exit." Alex says they'll probably allow us to add beneficiaries eventually. Yeah, I don't know who would get mine. I mean, technically my friend Nicole and my friend Ty are the ones that kind of inherit the estate right now for me, just because they know what I want to do with it long term. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Ratman, anyone follows Strongman? This guy, Radix, loves Strongman. Awesome. My friend Ratfink, who's on the sports side of the utility, says, "Hey, glad to hear someone with good taste. Gonna watch the Shaw classes. Oh yeah, mid-August, would love to go, but tickets are money and travel to. Oh, but I'm so great. My friends making friends. Love that stuff. Okay, moving on. Rick Gonzalez says, "Ma ma 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 ma." Oh, I thought that was a man right thing, but it says Mrs. Miller. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Oh, that's such a good song. I've always had this guilty pleasure for Simon and Garfunkel, and just here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. I love that song so much. That song on Lucy is so good. I really got into that song while I was deployed because I felt like it just came on randomly one day. It was kind of like an old school playlist, and I was just sitting down. I was at dispatch, and it just now here's to you, Mrs. Robbins. And it just seemed like everyone was coming in like at like one right after the other, like asking for stuff. And it felt like it was the introduction of a show. And that we had a sitcom as like, "Hey Chavez, what you doing?" Like, "I'm at dispatch again." And I just sounded so corny, it sounded so stupid. But like every like minute or so, or every like 30 seconds, people would come in and be like, "Hey, you need this, what's going on?" It's like and it's just like that's their face, like that's the intro. I don't know why, I thought of it like that. It's a weird way my brain works, but it was. And then I wound up listening to it on Lucy, and I was like, oh god, this is so good. There's so many things are so much different on Lucy. I want to experience, so I want to do that with friends. I want to do that with everyone, and I have, and I just can't wait till Owe Me the Moon so I can just do nothing but do that all the time. Subby Zero says, "Clever Jerk is a tough customer. I sold him the 8008 boba, and he was like, 'I saw what you paid. I won't overpay.'" Oh, yeah. I think I have the dude. We should make a comic book out of Clever Jerk because again, I've asked Clever Jerk multiple times for interviews, and he's just like, "Nah, man." And Clever Jerk is a whale because this dude has probably spent $100,000 on collectibles, if not more. Clever Jerk I know has similar amount of Omi that as I do, and that Omi right now is worth. I don't even know what Omi's worth right now. Let's say it's $250,000. I'm sure that Clever Jerk's a millionaire. I'm sure he is, but I think Clever Jerk might have more, like a bit more. Like, unless you're like me and you're crazy, you're not putting 90%, 95% of your net worth into this. All right, 174. Okay, so 0.00174 times 144.5 million. Yeah, so it's about $250,000, and Clever Jerk has at least as much as I do, if not more, probably a bit more, and then has a lot more collectibles than I do. Jeremy Padower says, I've been friends with Logan Paul for a few years. We've traveled together in pursuit of Grail collectibles. Tonight, he even surprised me. I've been in the wrestling business for 20 years. He crushed it. Well done, Logan. You are as eclectic and talented as it gets. At Logan Paul. Good for him, mate. Good for him. That dude is living the dream. Living the absolute dream. I tried to contact Jake Paul because his Jake Paul's opponent couldn't make weigh-in, so they had to cancel the match for Saturday. So I offered to be like, hey, I'll step in, I'll do it. He hasn't gotten back to me. I reached out to him on Twitter, but again, like, I don't think there's anyone, like, I don't remember the movie Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe. It goes over James J. Braddock, who I think he was champion after Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, the second Brown Bomber. The first Brown Bomber was Jack Johnson, and he was the first African American heavyweight champion, and then Joe Louis was known as the Brown Bomber afterwards. Anyway, James J. Braddock had a I don't know if he said it about Joe Louis or Joe Louis said it about James J. Braddock, saying that he was the most courageous man I'd ever fought. Anyway, for years James J. Braddock was fighting injured, and he had lost a bunch of fights, and then suddenly, after taking X amount of time off, he gets a random fight with somebody, because at that point he had never been knocked down. So he gets a fight just off that, just like selling that piece. This guy fights the man who's never been knocked down, and he just freaking with the left, just absolutely like RKO out of nowhere, slips and goes and just the combination and just floors him, KOs him, and he's like, where? And this Paul Giamatti, freaking love this guy. He's like, where have you been, Jimmy Braddock? He gets so excited, and I freaking love boxing so much. Listen, the Paul, like, if you were to wind the clocks back 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I would have beaten either of the Pauls. But these guys are mega athletes. So that not only mega superstars, they're actually athletes. Like, they are very athletic, and they've been training for quite a while. Are they as good as actual professional boxers? No. But are they better than 99% of the population? Yes. I haven't fought in a long time, and most likely because I'm not in shape at all. Most likely I'd lose. Most likely I'd get folded. But there does stand that chance where, like, again, this fight is like a week away. I probably wouldn't. But there does stand a chance where every now and then, just get lucky. Sometimes you could be in better shape. You could be as well prepared. Every now and then, you go for something, you get caught. It happens. I've seen fighters that should not have won fights that get lucky, and fighters that, like, should have seen this coming. They get caught, and they just, they go down. We weigh about the same. Obviously, his is a little bit more muscle. Mine is not. But yeah, that was. I would totally love to do that. I would love to do that, but because I think that a lot of my money making, I think, comes from my brain, which is not to say that I'm like this crazy smart person. It's just what I specialize in just happens to make money. Again, I don't have a college degree. I went to one semester community college. I'm not like traditionally smart with a lot of different things. Just the two things that I'm good at happen to make money. Um, but I don't want to like damage the brain because you take a lot of shots to the head. Like I'm gonna quote Rocky here. You ever get hit in the face 500 times a night? Because it stings after a while. So anyway, moving on. Um, I forget where I was going with this. Alex is laughing. My collectible says just secured my third Boba Fett ultra rare tonight. Going for the fourth. Get it, my collectibles. Get that bread. Get it. Get it. Alex is fire. Ibra says I'll let him go. Let him go, Mrs. Mill. Let him. That reminds me of a 16 quote. Android 16 is like, let it go. It is not a sin to fight for the right cause. There are those who words alone will not reach. Cell is such a being. I know how you feel, Gohan. You are gentle. You do not like to hurt. But it's because you cherish life that you must protect it. That speech from 16 is probably one of the most beautiful written speeches in anime histories ever. And then Cell just comes in and curb stomps him. Oh my god, making Gohan go absolute rage. Oh my god. So good. God, Dragon Ball Z is so good. I feel bad for people that have never watched that. I feel bad for people that have never like read a good book or read a good anime or read a good manga or watched an anime. Like it's just there's so many amazing, beautiful writings that make you feel things that you just don't feel unless you watch them and experience them. Ugh. And that's why Veve's going to be successful. I mean, they already are, but you know. Anyway, moving on. Alex is fire. It says, I will let him go. Yep. Alex is on fire, my collectibles. Ebert says, no. Beelzebub has the devil put aside. Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha. All right. Derp. Wibbits Run says, you're changing, Randy. It's very sad. This is a JK, you're crushing it. Appreciate it. I was like, how am I changing? I have done nothing but... Sorry, I'm so glad you're like, JK, you're crushing it. Thank you so much. Everett says, so you think you can love me and leave me to die? Kristen Finnish says, do you have a pension from the military? I wish. No, you only get a pension if you retire, or if you medically retire, or if you die. No, I think if you die, you get some type of SGLI, some type of benefits, whatever. I mean, you could get disabled stuff, but no, there's no pension. That'd be great if I could, if I could have served for 20 years, but actually no, that sounds like it sucks. It's like the military pension you do not make enough to live off of. Most people go in at 18, 19, they get that pension if they retire at 39. Now, if you're 50 and you're like, yeah, I wish I would have done that, retired from one thing at 39, do another job, and then, whatever. Like, if you go in like the post office or the police academy, the time that you serve in the military counts towards your time in the post office or the police academy. So that really helps. Yeah, moving on. Simon says, I'm reading about Utility. Is Utility a nonprofit or a charity? It's not a nonprofit, but a lot of the proceeds do go towards charity. And there will be... Yeah, they do go towards charity. I can't say it. Fudge. I'll make sure the numbers are visible from the proceeds, from the stuff. Mr. Planet Prophet, smash the thumbs up button. Is Utility like the Ukraine NFTs things that happened one time? Yes. Pretty much every. So the Ukraine NFTs, the Real Collective stuff, like the stuff that we've had on Veve that went to charity, like all of those funds that were raised kind of went to there. What's happening with this is that a good amount of the funds. I mean, we do need to work, we do need to grow, and but it's not like, hey, this drop is making $10,000, all $10,000 going. It's like this drop is making a certain amount, and a percentage of that will go to charity. I'll keep you all posted on the numbers though. It says, how much are the utility giveaways? More than $5? Yes. So Sinful Mawal, I'll read them right now for you. We've got. So if you're Sinful Mawal, so you get all of them, but if you're again, anyone can do it. I think there's only like 200 people in that Discord right now. If you're the first 500 members, and this will probably blow up to over 10,000 people in a couple months, like before the end of the year, and we'll probably have tens of thousands at some point next year, if not six figures worth. Anyway, the first 500 members get a silver NFT. They'll be invited to the first annual utility party and all the below benefits. First 1,000 people get a bronze $100 NFT. Tier 3 get a special $50 NFT. So if you're tier 1, if you go in right now, join this Discord and hang there for a bit, at some point when we do airdrops, you will get that. And then you do get a chance to win the following, which is an ultimate NFT, a trip, branded merchandise giveaway, and weekly waitlist giveaways and collaborations with other servers. So that's all the benefits you get just for doing that right now. I will talk about ambassador stuff at some point in the future. Keep y'all posted. Arya Gonzalez is 2.9% equals patient holder. Big patient holder. Noah Will says, Akomi desperately needs to release an updated roadmap. There's no sense of direction for the Omi coin. There is a huge sense of direction. It's just not public yet. Ebert Gonzalez says, have a good night, Chavez. Keep up the positivity. I'm trying my very best, Ebert. Thank you so much for stopping by and doing your thing. Simple Miles says, what percentage of what utility makes goes to communities around the world? It's going to be different for each drop, but I'll keep everyone posted on it. Up to Winkaza 9679 says, what time is the delisting? In about 3 hours from now. Actually, 2.5 hours from now. 3 hours from when you left that comment. Simple Miles says, what are these communities these proceeds are going to? Mostly women, LGBTQ, and minority communities. So they, and I will make sure the drops that I'm heavily involved in go toward animal communities. Yes. JL says, Pineapple Gang, August. Pineapple Gang, soon. August soon. I said, I love a passcode for the app, a fingerprint scan or a code to get into the app. Any thoughts on this? I don't know if you're talking about Veve or utility. At some point, that'll probably happen. For I hope. Sidful Miles says Randy drinking noises, very detailed. Sidful Miles says, yeah, I'll test it out on a separate channel. Do it, fam. Real talk. Thank you for the super chat. And then you retracted. I forget what you had asked. Oh, I remember what you asked, but since you retracted the message, maybe you don't want other people knowing, so I won't say it. This Planet Prophet says, UK fan. Get it. Tron Skywalker says, chanting, Randy, Randy, Randy. JL says, I have all the Harley Quinns except for the Stephen Pugh one. That one is expensive because only 500 editions. Money better spent on a walt as investment, probably. How much are those? Oh, God, my body. Let's see how much those Stephen Pugh Harley Quinns are. No, it's not the Batman black and white. It's the Harley Quinn red, white, and black. So where'd it go? Oh, is it in the? It's not in the other ones, are they? Well, let me. All right, so Harley Quinn black, white, and red. Series 1. Stephen Pugh Harley Quinn. 35 hundo. I mean, it's cheap compared to what we had. Oh, and then you can get number 67 for 6,400. Not bad. Not bad, kid. What do I have here? Oh, yeah, I was looking at Disney. So that's 3,400, right? So let's take a look at Disney. The Walt. Take a look at the partner statue. Where did it go? Okay, here it is. 147 out there, and it's $6,600. Pretty low. Not a bad idea to get it. Pugsley says, just joined because of Randy. Oh, why, thank you, Pugsley. Some Go Brandon says, welcome, and thanks for joining us on the project. Got Randy on in the background and was hoping we would see new faces. How many of these? Wes, what's up, Wes? Says, Randy is our fearless leader. Love y'all. All of y'all. Sinful Model says, does Utility have a metaverse or crypto plan? I want to reply to that. I was like, I think all NFT projects will one day make their way into the metaverse in some form. I don't know about the crypto though. I want to go to the end. I want to see how many people are there because of. Actually, let's see how many people are there right now. Oh, only 184 members. We're good. We're good. Lots of time for you to get in that first 500. Real Talks is great answer. Thank you. Sinful Mama says it's Adult Swim time. There's a episode of Modern Family where Phil was trying to teach Alex how to dance, and it was Alex. She's like the nerd of the family, so Alex was trying to dance like trying to really stiff, like with the shoulders, and it was just fun. It was just funny. Tron Scholar says Veve gonna KYC the dating bots. The dating bots? I don't know what that means. But bots are definitely gonna be a thing of the past. Marvelous Pack says, wow, Randy is a stream champion. My dream is to one day stream with him. One day, fam. One day, Marvelous Packs. We'll make that happen. I remember I could probably ask them now. I had a dream when I was younger to share a meal with Epic Mealtime. Bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon strips. And I never asked, but now I probably could. I could probably ask. I don't know if they'd get it or not. Real Talks is Jim Lee Nightwing. All right, so Real Talks is Jim Lee Nightwing or Jurassic Park Blue and Beta Secret Rare. Let's see. Let's go to the Veve app. Let's go. Is that going to be in drops? Because that was more of a... There's a mirror image and I did... Okay, so there's the... It was the beta, not the beta 2, right? You said Jurassic Park Blue and Beta Secret Rare. Okay, hang on. I don't know if that's... I don't even know if I could find that. Oh, the Rise of Ultraman poster going for $38. Anyway, I don't know if I could find that because I don't think so many are listed on the market. Ooh, Shark Bite. It's $88. I remember buying Shark Bite from my ex-girlfriend at like $400, and now it's only down to $88. God damn it! Ex-girlfriend, I should say, because we are no longer on the... Yeah, I don't think any of those are out there. Oh wait, no, Blue, the Attack Ready, the uncommons are $8. Wow. That's so cheap. Wait, so Blue, that was the Attack Ready. That was a $50 blind box. Somebody's selling that for $8. I'll buy it for $8. So let me make sure it's not a bot. Oh, that is a bot. That is a bot. Not going to buy that for $8, you bot. Get the fudge out of here. But we have someone named Pug Dub that's selling it for $8, and he's not a bot. I'm going to buy that one. Oh, yeah. Just bought him. He's a cool little dude. What is the Stitch Secret Rare? That's $87. I feel like that's really good. I don't know if I'll get them though, dude. Once they have Omi to NFT, I'm not gonna make it, fam. I'm gonna spend all my Omi. This is not good. This is not good at all. So you can get one for $350, number 74. Oh, you'd actually, yeah, that's number 215 for number 90. Really not bad. I'm not gonna get that yet though. I'm looking for that Blue and Beta Secret Rare thing. Oh, I have the T-Rex animated, right? The Ultimate Apex Predator. Hold on, I got a couple full sets of these. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where's the Jurassic Park? Where are they? Okay. Yeah, the Ultimate T-Rex. What are they at? The Ultimate Apex Predator. The floor on that is $8.50. Wow. Oh, but that was the uncommon that I just... Okay, was the... Oh, no, Ultra Rare is 168. Okay, anyway. I might complete the set, though, because if Blue... What is the Ultra Rare animated for Blue? Oh, it doesn't give me a thing. Doesn't give me a thing. All right, hold on. Oh, I could try to do the blind box, but I can't. Oh, mother fudger. Okay, hold on. But the uncommon... Let me see if I can... Because it doesn't give me a chance to look at what's listed. It just makes me go to try to do the blind box. And I don't want to do the blind box. It's $50. Fudge. Okay. I am looking for the... Guys, what am I looking for? I'm so tired. The blue and beta secret rare thing. Okay, all right, that's what I'm looking for. Because there's no search button, can't freaking do it. Okay, Moon Knight. I've got the Moon Knight. I got the T-Rex animated. I got that. Oh, Darth Vader. How I want you. $1,900 though. Oh, Cerulean looks cool. What's Storm Ultra Rare at? Oh, she's 115. Pretty cheap. What's the Batman Who Laughs? Oh, that's only $40. Ho 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 ho. Nice. How much is the Skywalker light? So that's only $34. Still pretty cheap. The Veve logo, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not seeing any of these secret rare stuff for the blue and beta logo. So I'm trying to find that for you, but I can't find it. Well, there's an ultra rare for $42. Ow. So the blue and beta animated ultra rare 1. How many of those were? I don't know how many of those were there. Because it won't. It's not letting me go to the set. Blue and beta animated 1. It's maybe I can find it in the brands. If I go to Jurassic Park, or is that under Universal? It's like Mr. Goodwrench in the yellow pages. Under M or is it under G? I don't. I feel like Toph saying I don't know. I mean, seriously, what is it with you people? I'm blind. When people are like, Toph, what is this? And she's like, I don't know. Oh, they don't even have it over here. What the fudge? Okay, so there's beta, which you can only look at the buy now. There's the blue, which is still the buy. Okay, so I don't have any of the betas or the blues. The fudge. I don't have a lot of these things. Okay, so clearly you cannot get there for so I have to go to the market. But I didn't know there was a secret rare blue and beta animated. Is there? Or do you mean ultra rare? No, you said secret rare. I don't know, dude. I can't find it. And I can't find the rest of these things because they're not being very good about. Oh, blue and beta animated secret rare, $780. Okay, so I get one. And then the other one was the Jim Lee Nightwing Jurassic Park. Well, these, I think, are very scarce. Because there was, I don't know how many were made. But there's 133 for sale. Oh, there's only 424 editions. Jesus, that's... I would get the blue and beta. I don't know. I don't know. These are... What are these even... They're not first appearances. But they're hurt. And honestly, if you didn't get this one, you could just put blue and beta together. Like you didn't need this one. You could just DJ Vet DG Vet. What's going on? Thank you for the $2 super says blue and beta animated secret rare floor 7-8. Thank you. You know, let's say you can get 2 of these or 3 of the Nightwings. I'd rather get the 3 Nightwings, but these are the reason why I wouldn't get this right now. Oh God, honestly, there could just be some person that just wants to watch the world burn, decides to spend $8,500 and wipe out the bottom 10, and then suddenly it goes to $1,000. You know, and then it's a really, but there, how many people really want this? Like how many people are stoked to get this when you could get it for you just get the beta and blue and then just put them together in the showroom. Now I get it. This is pretty freaking cool, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's animated. Oh God, that's cool. It doesn't take too many people to get this. Doesn't. I would still say, oh, this is good. This is really good. But that Nightwing is... Sorry, I got a message from a friendo. Oh, double oof. Um, oh, Jesus. Um, who just texted me? Um, okay, disregard. I don't need. It's a coin flip. I think the Nightwing is safer, but yeah, so Nightwing is safer, but the potential for the blue and beta secret rare, that I would say that is probably going to be. I would say that's the one that has the potential for the most ROI, in my opinion. Now, where was I before that? Some time. There we go. Da, da, da. Sinful Mile says, I'm using my TikTok to funnel people to my channel. Get it, Sinful Mile. Gunther Heisenberg says, let's get that, Lucy. Realty says, did any answers for the deep discounts today? Any answers? Oh, yeah, the bots are just trying to sell before midnight so they can cash out. Sinful Mile says, not just the right hook. Karen also has excellent skills at telling people, more important than everyone else, that she should talk to your manager. So her name's not Karen, it's Kara, Kara. She was awesome. I love her. I love her so much. JL says, baseball and basketball cards outperform football cards. It's important to pay attention at the real world physicals as comparison, but quarterbacks do well in football. They do. Tom Brady, for example, is the winner. Yeah, of course. So Miles says, maybe athletes need an ethics motivational coach, people who follow them to keep them out of trouble. I'm pretty sure they have that. I'm going to report this person who is unwanted or commercial spam. I don't know what is it with these dating sites that love to freaking spam my channel. Why'd they do that? BBFamM says, Kodachrome by Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, yeah. The Simon and Garfunkel is so good. Gunther Heisenberg says, how tall are you, Randy? I am mad short. I am 5'9". I'm 69 inches. Everyone comment nice down below with 69. Kevin Krause says, are you anywhere near Tulsa? I am not. I'm in Long Island. So Famal says, your knowledge is marketable, but I think now you're becoming a personality with connections. So now you have two things. That's a good point. When I was talking, to the people over at Utility, I don't think they knew the connections that I had. They just liked me for, I guess just, I don't know what I do. But I was like, y'all know that I know people now, right? I don't know that's what they were hiring me for. I don't think it was. But yeah, it's a good point. So Miles says, people who are honorably discharged because of a medical injury, they get a pension? No. Well, yeah, if you can be, so you can get retired two different ways. You can just retire after 20 years, or well, there's three different ways. You retire after 20 years, every now and then where there's a cutback. If you're at 17, 18 years, you can retire early and you get almost the same benefits, pretty much the same. They let you do that. And then there's people who medically retire, where if you get fudged up, oh my God, this one guy, Warren, I think his name was. I don't even know if he was that fudged up. Something was going on with his legs and a circulation, and he was hobbling. But he had legit served for 5 years and legit got medically retired. Are you freaking kidding me? You served for 5 years and now you get a pension? Now, granted, when you do that, you only get half your pay. So if you're making honestly, when you're in stateside, you don't make anything. It's what you get in why people like stateside is because, at least in New Jersey, you get what's called BAH, which is basic allowance for housing. And if you're in New Jersey, where prices are and this was 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was in the military, where that basic allowance for housing, you get at the time it was $1,300 a month that I was getting just to pay for my housing. I was living with my friend Brian. He rented me a room for $400, $600, whatever it was. So I was, and what you do is, what a bunch of guys do is they all get a house, they squish in there, and they make that money, because anything that you don't use, you can keep. So there's which is good, because in Europe they don't let you do that. In Europe, whether you rent a room in a house or you get a giant house, you get they take everything. You get, I think, like, I don't know, you get a lot of money in Europe, but regardless of whether you rent a room or you get a whole house, they take everything. Like, you don't get anything extra. So that's why Europe kind of sucks. I think you do get something called COLA, called cost of living adjustment or cost of living allowance. It's different. But when you go, but when you're in stateside, you don't make that much. Like, nothing. Like, if you're like a senior airman, which is like an E4, which is what I was, you're making like nothing. Even deployed, I was making, and when you're deployed, you're getting that tax-free pay. And you get, it depends where you are. If you're in like Afghanistan, you get like hostile fire and imminent danger pay, and like a bunch of other. I got HAZ pay. I got some extra pay when I was in Kuwait, so it was tax free, and I think I got something else. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like, but even still, it was like less than 4,000 a month, like just under. But I also got that 1,300 a month, BAH. And so that BAH, I was, oh no, do I get that? Yeah, you still get that. So what I did was I moved my stuff into storage, and I was just making that money. So that's how I was making. But you only, so I think if you're getting maybe a couple thousand a month, and you get medically retired, you get half of that. So it's really not a pension. Like, even, I guess, even at the higher ranks, even when you get retired. But if you are like disabled, like really disabled, you can make a lot of money. I have so the way the calculator works for military disability is that I put in for a whole bunch of stuff. I have tinnitus. I have a couple of other things, but long story short, it equates to like 30% disability. But they round it down. You could have 10% for like 10 different things, adds up to 100%, right? Nope, it'll be like 30%. The way the calculator works is that it's curved. So, but if you're really messed up, and you get if you're really messed up and you can get 100% disability, you're making like $3,300 a month, which is wild. But yeah, like the couple things that I put into that added up to 30%, which are rounded down to 10%. It's like $189 a month. It's dumb. But yeah, everything. If like that, like that's kind of like the dream. And there's some people that have careers out of that go and be like, what my job is you served your country. You're gonna get I'm gonna help you get some money. And they go out and they take outcoming, whether it's Marines, Navy, Air Force, doesn't matter. They help you like put in claims, so you get that government money. It's wild. I didn't do it. I was not smart. I didn't know that these things were a thing. But anyway, moving on. DG Vet says, can't wait to see it. They do a Pride 2 airdrop. That would be fire. It would be fire. Straight fire. Kevin Chrysler spent the last days sent last in today's drop. However, about the proposal of a blue and beta club, thoughts? I think it's cool that people like to kind of give these things utility, like, oh, you can only join this club if you have this. I think that's cool. Would I ever do that? No, I can't, because I think information should be free, and it should be. But I don't gate anything that I do. The only thing that I did have for a little bit was I had a Patreon tier where if you send me like $100 a month, you can get my number, and well, not my number. You get a number that you can text, and it forwards to my phone, and And then, but I got like 7 people in 7 days. Like, nope, I'm done. So I shut that off. I'm just so busy now. I don't like if I were to redo that, especially because of the whales that I advise. Like I would say if I were to reopen that, I would only make it for 5 people that can go in max, and it would be $500 per month per person to get that. And then you can text me anytime, and and we just ask my opinions on stuff. So the reason why I had that is because I like when I'm sleeping or sometimes I'm doing a video, whatever, there are some times where I don't get back to YouTube comments for like 13, 18 hours. And I answer every single question, every single comment that I get on YouTube, whether it's on a live stream or in a comment on any of my videos. So I do give out information for free. My Patreon is down there just if you want to support the channel. But I don't have it where it says, oh, hey, for join in for $200 a month and you get exclusive Patreon content, because I'm gonna save the good content for that. I don't have that. No qualms or anything against people that do have that. People have stuff that they think it's worth. I just want the information to be free because I don't want some good information that people should have. Let's say somebody has got a really good question, and I think that should be good. I don't want just a certain people to know about it. It's like, if you can't afford that each month, that shouldn't be a penalty. So I made it so that everything is free. But if you were to go in that part, and again, I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know if I will. The questions that I would get asked would still be public, but they could ask them, and they can just ask them. Like, if they see something on the marketplace that is, I don't know if this is a good deal or not, and they don't want to possibly wait 10 or 12 hours for me to answer on YouTube, on a YouTube comment, they'd be able to go and text me, hey, this is on the market for this right now. Is this worth it to get? And I can go and check, and I'd be like, yeah, YOLO, get that right now. Or, wouldn't do it, fam. Wouldn't do it, fam. So that would be the point. It's just, that quick like angel on your shoulder type of deal. That's, I forget where this question originated. This proposal of a blue and beta club. Oh yeah, so I think that was that. I've got a, oh geez, where am I going here? Oh geez. I looked at someone's story accidentally, and they're texting me like, "Oh, sorry." Like, oh geez. I'm gonna go and do a Patreon member shout out. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna need more water. All right, it's been 3 hours. Patreon member shout out. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files. We'd like to help. Okay. Everybody, please check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and Omi Player One over on the YouTube, Wraithax.dth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Putin Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Review, Sony Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Hour 4. Let's get. Oh God, my voice is going. Simple Wall says, why do you think Utility will blow up? Because of the partnerships, because of who's attached, and because of me. Yes, I'm patting myself on the back with that. I carry a lot of weight. So yeah, totally. K Collection says, I like your shirt, Randy. Oh, why thank you, K Collections. I like it as well. K Collection says, hi, Dashy. Oh, Dashy. Woof. Okay. Mr. Planet Prophet. Mother flapper. Give me that thumbs up. Kevin Carson says, we love you, appreciate you. Oh, why thank you, Kevin. Simple Miles says, are these communities in the U.S. or in other countries? Can you tell us specific communities? The communities that utility will be helping will be the downtrodden and the communities that need help. They will be all over the world. They won't be in any one specific country. I don't know exactly which countries would be targeted right now, as far as, hey, we really need to help out Bangladesh, or we need to help out Syria. I don't know which ones are going to be first, but it will be throughout the world, not the U.S., the world. Justin says, what group is that? That is the utility group. So link down below to the Discord. DG Vet says, NNCC, what days do you go? Oh, New York Comic Con, what days am I going? I'll be there Friday. I'm going to try to go every day. Probably go every day. We'll see what happens. BB Fan Bam says, I'm going to bounce, but tell everyone how huge DCon is going to be. If they're thinking about going, they should. It's going to be massive. We're going to make Veve history. Yeah, so one of the things that me and Jeremy Padour talked about, when we were at DesignerCon, was he said, you should take over a whole event, just roll in like 200 deep, take it over. That's what we're going to do at DCon in Anaheim. Abe says, Randy, can you guesstimate how much money your will group could buy in OMI? One will group has about $1 billion, and another that it's not official that I'm advising them yet. It would be the lower 7 figures, minimum $1 million, but maybe a little bit more. But that would be maybe like maybe up to 2 million, but only maybe, but not all of that would go into OMI and Veve. Some would go into other stuff. I can't say what percentages, but I don't know. But yeah, that the one well group I advise is almost $1 billion OMI, if not more. It's quite a lot. You could. It's quite a lot. So yeah, moving on. How did you meet the utility founders? I can't say who they are. They'll reveal themselves at some point, but it is through my network of people, and I was like, oh, hey. I'm like, hey. I was like, oh, okay. All right, this is what we're doing. It's just through my network. Justin says, just remember OMI. Oh, yeah. My investment strategy hasn't changed. I still have most everything in OMI. Now, when a bunch of these NFTs drop on utility, am I going to get those? Absolutely. Will those drops prevent me from getting any drops on Veve? Probably not. I mean, maybe if there's a drop called, I don't know, there's like a sunglasses drop for Ray-Ban that I wouldn't get any. Like maybe that I might get if I had extra cash. If I had extra cash, I'd probably just get OMI. Like it probably wouldn't prevent me from getting anything on Veve that I would really want. Like I'm still gonna go for stuff I really want. But I'm just gonna get these things in conjunction with that, because I know what's coming. Anyway, moving on. Oh, we got a super chat coming in from C Venture saying cool. Well, thank you, C Venture, for the cool. Gracias. No, where was I? Okay. Simple Model says, does utility contribute to any political groups, foundations, or lobbying groups? The utility company right now does not. Will they ever? Like again, because they are. I don't think they would, but because they're very much for women, LGBTQ, and minority communities, it might be possible. I don't know this, but I'm just kind of talking off the cuff here. If I was running utility and I saw a bill that was going for something that, like, hey, we need to get this legislation passed so that we have, as let's just say like women in like Saudi Arabia, which like I think they like just got the right to drive a few years ago. Clearly, they're treated as second-class citizens. Um, if there's a bill saying, "Hey, we're going to give them the right to do this," I would say that, hey, we can help advertise for this. We can help. I would say that should go into a marketing budget, or that could go into, maybe go into lobbyists that push for that legislation, so that it makes those lives better. Right now, I don't think anything does. And I don't even think that it will. I think they'd probably want to stay out of that. But I'm just saying that I would be okay if they did, if it's for that reason. But right now, no. There's no mention of it going, and any of the proceeds going to that. Would let's say if Dashi was the founder, and even though the profits of the company or whatever of utility went to wherever, but Dashi took Dashi's pay, because let's say Dashi pays himself a salary, and those funds happen to be used for that. Maybe that's a way that it could happen, but again, I don't. Right now, it's a no. Paolo says, this bear market had allowed me to grab pieces I never thought I could get. Yeah, dude, this is wild. We're very lucky here. Hamster says he's staying up till 3 a.m. Guys, I don't want to stay on this long. My voice is hurting. No, I don't want to. Aw. Some girl Brittany says, we love you around here. As welcome, thanks for coming, checking the project out. For to kind of answer that for you, or does have a metaverse crypto planned? Just hope everyone has a great rest of their night. Have a bunch of fun hanging out and chatting here. See y'all tomorrow. I'm more knowledgeable about general rundown stuff and Taylor Swift gives. So Mom says, when will utility first drop be, and what does it look like? So some girl Brittany did the roadmap. I don't know what it'll look like. Sinful Mom, I'm not sure what it'd be. What are the names of the founders of utility? Are they public? Real first and last names? They'll announce themselves probably in a couple months. But I mean, well known in my world. I don't know if they'd be well known in your guys' world. But they're warm, good-hearted people with and that have done business dealings before in a lot of areas, and they're more so well connected than I thought. Like I was like, oh yeah, this could work, but yeah, they're more well so connected than I thought. Anyway, moving on. Kevin Christ says, we love you. Oh, why thank you. We love you. How many people are proud to be citizens of this beautiful country of ours? The rights and the stars that men have died for to protect. The women and men. I love that song so much. Like, what is it called? White America by Eminem. Brave New Channel says, you still haven't found it. Found what, Brave New Channel? Civil Model says, how do you receive NFTs from utility? Do they have their own platform? Or these Wax or OpenSea? I guess that will be revealed in the short future. I am going to, once again, report Love Chat XYZ, because it is unwanted commercial spam in the chat. Why do these things happen to me? Remove. Okay, there we go. Rotalk says blue and beta only show up in the Jurassic Park brands. Yeah, I saw that. It's under Jurassic Park, under 007. Yeah, oh yeah, I got it. Scroll down a bit. DJ Vet says blue and beta animated 2 Secret Floor for 780. Yep. Death Chaos says these YouTube bots are worse than the Veve bots. They are. It's like the 3rd time tonight, 4th time. Says you don't have a blue and beta secret rare, Randy. You didn't hear that some in the community are trying to provide utility to blue and betas too. I think they made their own Discord channel. I think if I might be mistaken. I'm not sure. I need some water, and also, oh my god, oh my body, oh god, it burns. I'm also going to have to eat because for streaming for so long, I'm getting absolutely famished. Now, do I need this food? No. I am a fat piece of crap. I'm a fat piece of crap that doesn't deserve food. But oh yeah, I'm gonna put some honey on this. This is not good for my diet. You remember that episode of Friends where Ross says this is not good for my rage, and then he shakes his bottle of pills? This is not good for my diet. But oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, alright, that's enough. That's enough, you fat piece of crap. You're a dirty fat piece of crap, and you don't deserve this honey. You don't deserve this meal. Put the cookie down, says Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my god. Honey on pork fried rice. So good. This is like a treat. This is like a dessert. I don't deserve it. I didn't do a lot today, but my god, man. Alright. Funny Animals Cruise has Club 424 for the Secret Rare Balloon Beta. I saw. Okay, this is not gonna lie. Secret Rare animation is adorable. Oh, maybe I should get one at some point. Dude, when Omi moons, I want to get everything. It's wild. DG Vet says, well, no one, or maybe one, lol. Hey Legends, Beta hugs Blue and twirls around. I wouldn't say it's the same as putting two still statues together. Okay. God damn it. Y'all make me want one. I don't have the gems just yet, but yeah, that is adorable. That is cute. Oh, I still do be behind the comments. Austin says, don't you bring down out 424, Randy. Dang you. I heard it was a thing. I'm so curious to see what the utility is going to be. Are they going to be like, hey guys, come to a party? Do you know how many of these things are going to get wild utility once Omi moons? I am not the only person that has 100 million Omi. I'm not, like, if you have... Wind the clocks forward to the end of the decade. Let's say you're between the ages of 25 and 44 right now. Let's say, I want to keep it a little young for this. Let's say you are late 20s, early 30s, like I am, and end of the decade, 7-ish years from now, Omi's $1 something. Even people that only have like 10 million Omi, which is a great accomplishment, congrats for doing that, you're gonna be a decamillionaire. Well, let's say it's $1.50, let's say $2. Yeah, you can only have 5 million Omi. Like, you know how many decamillionaires are gonna be made because of this? Not including the 100 millionaires and billionaires, but do you know what wild when people never had money go and get a fudge ton of money? It's wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. Moving on. Justin says the bots love you, Randy. This is one of a kind. Tell him, Darth. And College says 424 of a kind. Who talks says I love it when Randy's wheels turn. I guess my wheels were turning 28 minutes ago. Cat is laughing. Braven Child says 424 Club has more upside potential, not financial advice. I was thinking about that. But yeah, I think that is what I said. I mean, the safer one was probably Nightwing, but that 424, that bit, yeah, it's a good point. Damien on R1M says, check out the auction in Ultra Rare Boba Fett. There's one auction that has doubled the bid on a bunch of auctions. Don't know if this person is serious, just being a jerk. Might just be being a jerk. Austin Reader says, nice. Hamza says, Tesseract is stupid undervalued. Thinking the stone will be Loki's scepter since they announced Loki Season 2. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Dustin says, listen to Beach Boys' Pet Sounds if you get a spare minute in the sky. I like the Beach Boys. Round, round, get around, I'll get around. I'll get around. Alright, sorry. So good. Keg Legend says, ooh, Camster, you're onto something. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, well, even if so, it's a different universe that they're in Loki Season 2, but it's still in the Time Variance Authority. So it's probably going to be the reality. The Infinity Stones probably don't work there, even though it is a different universe. It's still the TVA, so it shouldn't work there, unless they're in a universe where they do work. Well, maybe. I'm so curious. I gotta see. Kevin Chrysler says, "Nice to know that a sub 500 mint Jurassic didn't really register." I mean, it definitely has room to grow because again, not a lot of people are gonna. It doesn't take a lot of people to go and move that, especially if a bunch of people are gonna hodl. Actually, I want to see something real quick. I really hope I'm still on there. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So there was 133 of these out of 424. So there are more than 33%. There's like what, 38%? What's 424 times 0.31? Okay, no, it's one. Yeah, so there's 31% of them are on sale, right? Because it's 133 of them. Yeah, there's 31% of these on sale, which is a lot. Oh, I have 500 collectibles now. Very nice. How much? It's probably similar for the Veve logo, right? There's 500 of those, but there's only 35% on sale. That is still almost 10%. Excuse me, 10% would be 50. And yeah, definitely not as much as the other one, but but we shall see. We shall see what we get. Sure. I mean, I don't think bots were able to get the blue and beta ones, would they? I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Simple Model says, just sleep in your car so that basic allowance for housing for extra profit. I don't know if we would do military. We are crazy in the military, but we at least always had a hot with 3 hots and a cot. It says, I lived in a created frat house with some buddies, fireworks and all. Yo, Milham, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good, homie. Matthew Smith says, when Omi to 5 cents? Probably next 2 years. Sinful Mile says, what are the utility partnerships? The ones that are announced are Rewind Collective, Guerrilla Girls, and World of Women. Those are like the big 3. There's a bunch that aren't announced yet. Well, slowly but surely, they'll be announced. Jared Salsa says, common and uncommon today on drop in a dark place. For now. We'll get better. Sinful Mama says, does utility vet these communities or organizations? I know sometimes these organizations can be scams or misallocate funds for alternative goals. How transparent will utility be about that? I'm guessing you're not talking about their partnerships, but the charities that they donate to. If I were running this, and I don't know how they do it. Maybe I could give a quick advice on them, but I think Norvis. There's a company that's really, really well renowned for going and saying like, okay, here's it rates charities, and it says this is 3 out of 5 stars or 5 out of 5 stars, and they give reasons why. I think that's a really good litmus test for this type of project. Again, I don't know exactly how they do that, but I'll make sure that is transparent. before they do the drops. That you know kind of where your funds are going to. Or at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you're getting NFTs for this, but if you really wanted, you'd be like, I don't really want the NFT. I'm just going to make a donation. That's totally fine too. Keglet says, Randy, if you want to send me your list of Patreon members and retype it up so it's nice and fresh, I could just go down to Office Max and do it. I probably should. Wes has been really against me going in and getting. He does, no, Randy, keep it going. Dirty list for life. I probably should do it tomorrow. Get a new list. I really got to reprint out some of the fridge and freezer stuff as well, So I'll keep you posted, K Collections. Sinful Model says, the utility founders are real people. Yes, they are real people. I know this for a fact. Num num num. Num 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 num. So, be advised, before you start making guesses, for anyone that you say, I cannot confirm or deny anyone's identity. You could say, is it you, Chavez? Is this your project? I cannot confirm or deny. Is it David Yu? Cannot confirm or deny. Is it... Well, I guess it wouldn't be any... I don't know if it'd be anyone that you guys know, though. You could just make an off-the-wall guess. Is it Ben Affleck? Well, that's not really someone you would know. Or that's someone that you would know. Is it... I don't know. Is it... Oh, you know Peter Dinklage. I'm trying to think of someone that... that I might know that you might not know. Be like, is it Mark Nunez, one of your previous podcasters? I could say I cannot confirm or deny. Because that's someone obviously that I would know, but if he was like my first or one of my first or second podcasts, so obviously most people here wouldn't know him. It was a long way back. Sea Venture, thank you for the super chat saying cool. And oh my god, there's how many times do I have to report these unwanted or commercial spams? They just be getting in the way of stuff, man. Moving in on my comment scores. Remove. Okay. DGVet, okay. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the stream, Randy. Cheers, DGVet. Oof. Not for Trade says, haters with the spam. Randy's the best. Accepted. Thanks, man. Not for Trade says, people love him because he's chill and honest, doesn't try hard. We love you, Randy. Thanks, guys. David Widener says, Randy blocked the spammer. I did. I reported. I did everything. Oh, Panda says, burn the midnight oil. Let's go. My voice is so done. I don't know how I did this 2 nights in a row. But 4 hours last night. 3.5 tonight. On Discord, they keep posting that about picture and benefits. Are those skulls in the middle NFTs? Are they going to be gifted in the first 500? I don't know what's going to be gifted in the first 500. Whoa. Is it done? Did you get it? Okay, so we have some potentially awesome news. I don't know if it's real yet. I'll keep y'all posted. Omi Panda says, Omi needs casino play to earn. All house profits get burned. Oh, that'd be great. Poetry Delivery says, what up, Randy? I got 2 ultra rare boas on the drop. That felt good, man. Get it. So freaking clever jerk. The absolute mad lad. Oh my god, Jesus, man. Got the beta and blue animated 1, ultra rare number 420, and the beta and blue animated 2, secret rare 420. Clever jerk. I'm not gonna lie. I want to have a beer with Clever Jerk. I just want to hug him. I want to like quit my job and like work for him. Cause like how the fudge do you do this? How does this? I have this conspiracy theory that Clever Jerk is actually David Yu, just trolling us. Just be like, I'm getting all these. Oh my god. I don't. Clever Jerk's at least a millionaire. Gotta be. There's no way he's not. Probably even more so than that. It's got probably probably Deca. I don't know. Anyway, Moali31 says, what would Omi market cap be if it reaches $1? Right now, it'd be about $310 billion market cap, when it reaches $1. But that's before any birds. Joseph says, they're Sam Hyde employees. So Moali says, I'll hold off on reviewing utility since there's a lot they haven't revealed yet. I don't have enough info to give utility a fair chance and be informative for investors. That's fair. Cake Legend says, I'm holding my B&B forever. Aw, the blue and beta. Good for you. Good for you. They deserve a good home. Oof, that reminds me of me. I can't even say the name who did this. Long story short, she was running guns, and she's like, oh, they needed a good home, Randy. I was like, God damn it. But it was good. She stole it from bad people. Anyway. Kegler says most of the listings are $222,000, so there's really kind of less. Oh, that's a good point. Let me go take a look at those. All right, so we're gonna go to the market? Okay. Wow. Yeah, there's a ton. Okay. So let's take away all the listings over 20,000. Okay, so hold on. 780, so there's 10, 20, 30. So there's actually only 32 listings, because 32 listings of these go up to 15,000. Actually, if you take away all the ones that are 10,000 and above, there's only 29 listings for the secret rare beta and blue. There's only 29, which is a lot better. That is over 5%, but it's a lot better. If we go with the Veve Sierra logo, let's do something similar. 10. Let's take away all the ones that are 10,000 and above. So that's 5. So there's actually only 15 of those. So there's 15 of the Veve logo secret rares. So that would mean this is out of 500, it's like 15. So there's 3% of those. But either way, that was a great point. Who made that? Was that yeah? So Kylo, this is why we're good friends. Anything that I don't think of, you totally think of. This is why we talked for 4 hours yesterday. That was a really good point. Yeah. Moving on here. I tweeted Elon Musk yesterday. I gotta put that in my next video. Moving on. C Venture says, what amazing thing will happen when Veveverse is released? Your thoughts and speculation, please, Randy? Well, the first iteration of Veveverse will probably just be showrooms. Which is fine. You know, that's the first step we need to take. But like next year, let's say Q3 of next year, when Veveverse is like, you can walk in there, you can buy land, you know, they have a land sale, and you can, might even be before then, probably Q2, but you know, Omi to land, you know, if we're still down here, that Omi to land is going to burn billions and billions of Omi. Probably 10 billion Omi from the land of Veve, like just that alone, like the secondary land sales. Oh my goodness, y'all have no idea what's. Oh my god, Jesus, yeah. Omi Moon after that. Omi Panda says, I think crypto is the future, but I also believe the old guard of the paper dollar isn't going to go away easily. No. The almighty dollar is coveted all over the world. I mean, I don't trust, like, why would I keep my money in that? Because, you know, what happens? You know, government just prints more of it, makes it worth less. Yeah. Real says, why is Big Bardo wearing roller skates and not combat boots? I think it's just a variation of her. As I also think we're in infant stage of the metaverse. play to earn, but I think long term, will be one of the big dogs on the road. Agreed. Top 10 crypto. Everyone says Randy, common alligator number 66 for 199, lowest mint available. Not really worth it. It might be. I do have the gems. Let's take a look at my full sets. Oh. So the common, right? You can get one for $13 hairs. Anyway. Who said that? Ashby? So Adrian S. says number 66. Said the Ashby. Yeah, it's 100. That is the cheap. That's the only sub 100 actually for the common alligator Lokis. Now I have 198 of those editions. I don't know if I need another one. Let's check the Lokis though. Let's see what the ultra rare is doing. Oh my God, the ultra rare is $60. That is very low. What's the sub 100 ultra rare Lokis? Cheapest one you can get is 3,600. There's why sub 100s are very, 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 very good. Secret rare, haven't seen in a while. Someone trying to floor it for 498, but that's a bot. But Timmy Tom is not a bot. He's trying to list number 240 for 500. Wow, number 62 is going for going for 1,000, which is definitely worth it. And then number 43 is going for 1,500, also worth it. Clever Jerk's got number 200 for 200,000. That's great. It's Caveman again. 43, 1,500. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend. Oh God, my body. Oh God, that didn't feel good at all. I don't know if I want to spend monies on that. Is Dashi a utility founder? Dashi is responsible for everything good in this world. Zubender says you're not chewing, Randy. It's rice. You need to chew rice. Real does the alligator Loki secret rare held up during the beating. Congrats, Randy. Of course. And this is just the beginning. Austin Ritter says only 40 real listings. If you were talking about the Austin, if you were talking about the secret rare beta, there's actually only like 29. Because nobody's gonna pay $15,000 for it right now. You know. Do I think people could pay a couple $1,000s for it? Sure. So that's definitely got room to grow. But yeah, I didn't realize that most of those listings were $222,000. Sinful Mawa says, say wow again. Wow. Oh yeah, where was I talking about James J. Braddock? That was a while ago, we passed that. Kevin says, since I love cars, when Omi hits 25 cents, I'll pay for everyone's ticket to go racing at RPM Raceway in Long Island. Take a picture of that. Also, guys, I'm gonna bounce because it's 1:30 here, and I have been streaming for 3.5 hours, and I've made a grand total of $7.49. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Keemstar says need to have an ultra rare DeLorean though. Good, because I have one. Andrew Mathis says what I missed in the last 3.5 hours is a lot, man. I don't know. Simple Miles says, does Randy chew tobacco? I don't. I don't. Vintage Hot Rod says, have a good night, Randy. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Goodbye, Dashi. Thank you, Real Talk. Thank you guys for the super chats. I love you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. My throat.